My boy's the man of God and game changer on the Slingshot Sound Spot.
Can't accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to do. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up. Big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. I take on anyone. I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog.
What up?
Yo, hot slings in this mother.
Hot slings, dog. This shit is sick. Love this joint, man.
Fire.
Ugh.
They're comfortable too, man. Real comfy.
Uh-oh. Paradise was first in the comments because I'm not in the comments tonight. I'm live.
You're letting other people have a shot at it.
And other people have a shot. Man, it feels
What's
like
up, Paradise. Mama Duck. How you doing, Pam?
Man, it feels like I haven't been on here in forever, man. Like it feels like I haven't been on here in forever.
It's been what, a couple weeks?
We had the ladies one, and then we had the one with you and Lunatic. Yeah, it's been a couple weeks, man. It's been a couple weeks, man. I just noticed something in the theme song. I feel like you're trash talking. Like you got, it's like subtle trash talking in the theme song, in the entry, because you picked that song, right?
Yeah,
you picked that one out, and there's a line in it, and it says, "Nobody rob me of my victory." So I feel like that's like a double entendre. Like,
you know, like, I never really put that together, but
I'm just saying. It feels like you kind of like subtly trash talking every time we do the intro. Y'all look like stepbrothers in matching hoodies. They're not matching. Look, I got the gray sleeves.
No, and
the 908. Shout out.
I got the 412, baby. 412.
I got the 908, man. Look, that's back to my roots. That's Jersey. That's
okay.
That's why I was born and raised. So I had to go back to the roots. So let me put the link in the comments.
Big Rod. What up, Big Rod? Derek Richards, Snowman. What's up, brother?
Link in the comments. Link in the comments. Shout out to Hot Slings, though. Definitely shout out to Hot Slings.
Yes.
I just saw they dropped another. I don't know if it was today. I saw it today. A new video with the windbreaker suit, the top and bottoms.
Joints are fire.
I got one of them too.
Me too. Got one of them too, baby.
You know, I was looking at the video and I was like, I bet you that's the one Rob got because it's got the Game Changer blue in it. So I was like, I bet you that's the one Rob got. No? Ooh.
Nope.
Ooh.
I got that one. I think I got that one off. I don't know. We'll see.
Nice. Shout out to them, man. Shout out
to Hot Slings.
And they said that they will be dropping new merch at Sling Experience. They're gonna have a vendor booth set up at Sling Experience, and they're gonna drop new. They're gonna drop new merch. So, so shout out, y'all go look for the Hot Slings booth at Sling Experience and support them, man. Support the people that support the community, and they definitely support the community. They go to shows all over the country.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, absolutely. So shout out to them. You know who else was? Can we say it? Who else is going to have a booth at Sling Experience?
I mean, we can say it.
I mean, you go ahead, man. Since it was your conversation, you made it happen. So you
the Slingshot Sound Spot will have a booth at Sling Experience.
That's what I'm talking about.
Official sponsors of Sling Experience. We will be there. We'll have a booth set up. We got something dropping too. We might we'll see.
Got a shirt? Got a little shirt for y'all? I think the community is gonna like this one, man.
Yeah.
I think the community is gonna like this one. I like it. If the community don't like it,
it is what it is. Yeah. It is what it is. If they don't like it, they don't like it. But support within the community. That's I love to see that all over, no matter what it is.
Yeah. Hey Ted, I'm telling you, man, get a hoodie because we don't just look comfy, cozy.
Yo, I feel like
I could go to sleep. Like I might. So But shout out to them. Shout out to Sling Experience for letting us have a booth. That's gonna be this dude. That's gonna be dope.
I'm just gonna take a nap.
That's gonna be dope to be able to have a booth there and sell some of our shirts.
Yeah.
Shout out to La Phoenix, man. I can't say what, but she's working on something with Lunatic, and it's pretty special. So shout out to La Phoenix.
You know, anything she puts out there is always a killer. So I'm excited to see what they're cooking up.
Yep, absolutely.
Jennifer Watson, what's up, Jennifer?
And I ain't seen Jen in the comments
Jen posted this video only in Dade of this slingshot getting just T-boned by a train, and it looks ugly in the video, but man, the slingshot held up, man.
That's what you were saying. It stayed in one piece.
It held up. I was like, I expected that thing to be like in two pieces, if not three or four.
Yeah,
but it's full intact. You can't even really tell it got hit, at least from the angle I've seen it from. But
yeah.
Thanks for posting that, Jennifer. That's all. You know, it sucks that something, and thankfully, it looked like two females were riding in it. Maybe it been a rental. I think I read in the comments, and they probably didn't know how to put it in neutral and get it off the tracks in a hurry. But thank God they made it away okay. It's an interesting video to see. It's not a cool video. It's an interesting video that just kind of puts it into perspective, man. These slingshots can really hold up to a blow from a train. That's a pretty big testament right there, you know?
Yeah, but no, shout out to Jen. We have not seen her. She just said, sorry, guys, been working long hours on the off season, but I always watch it the next day. We appreciate the support. Send us an address, Jen. We got to send you a couple packs of pins because Jen was big on the helping with the brackets last year.
Yes, she was a huge help in the brackets last year.
We got to run it back. But it's been a while. It's good to see her in the comments. She gets that reggae DJ. We got to do that here in the comments. Oh shoot! Another surprise in the comments. In the building.
What up, JT?
What up, JT? Man. Slingshot Audio Garage in the building.
Yes.
So shout out to JT. What else, man? What else we got? Hey, so let's talk about it. The link is in the comments. Slinkwana, what's up? The link is in the comments, so feel free to jump on.
While we're waiting for people to jump in the comments, maybe this could be something that, you know, maybe somebody might want to jump on here and talk about with us, because, you know, it's a big topic right now with Daytona Bike Week going on and slingshots and with three-wheel vehicles, Vanderhaal slingshots and T-Rexes are not allowed in Daytona on Main Street.
But three-wheel Harleys and three-wheel
Harleys and Can-Ams and Rikers they're allowed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So emphasis on Daytona Bike Week now.
Yes. Yeah.
I will say though, it's not just Daytona. I know over here at Lone Star Rally, you've got the Strand, and 3-4 years ago, slingshots could go down there, and then I think it was somebody in the comments may be able to correct me, but it was either last year or the year before where they started making it where you had to pay like $20 just to drive down the Strand. But then now they're double stacking the motorcycles and parking the motorcycles in the middle, and they're making it damn near impossible for slingshots to go down the middle. And I agree with what a lot of people have said in the comments, man. Let the bike weeks have their bike week, and we focus on the slingshot events and stuff like that. Like, I get it, certain rallies and stuff like that, and it sucks that they single us out. At the end of the day, we take up a lot of space. Like four motorcycles could park in one parking spot, and a slingshot takes up one parking spot. So
yeah, I agree with that 100%. It just sucks that they said it was safety reasons. I read that somewhere. The reasoning behind it was safety. Yeah. What safety do they have? I don't know. But
didn't a slingshot hit a motorcycle and run last year?
Oh, maybe that's why.
I think there was a hit and run with a slingshot last year where it hit a motorcycle and then the slingshot.
Leave it up to one asshole to do something.
It's always
for everybody.
Yeah, you pull that thread far enough, you can let's stop calling a slingshot a bike.
Yes, no, absolutely. A slingshot is not a bike.
Yeah, so I'm guilty of that. I know. I agree 1,000%, but it's just I can't get it out of my vernacular. Like it
Yeah.
comes out without me even thinking. I'll say, man, my bike ain't even here or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I try to switch it and say sling, 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 sling instead of bike. But I cringe when I hear
Motorcycle doesn't just roll off the tongue like that, you know?
because I cringe when I hear people say car. Like, yeah, the car.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not
My
a car.
mom calls it a car. She's like, "You doing something with your little car thing?"
Your cute little car thing.
I love you, Mom. I love you.
It is a slingshot. I agree with everybody. I agree. So, hey, I didn't have a New Year's resolution until now. There's my resolution.
There you go.
I will try my hardest in 2025 to say sling only. So, yeah, I will. I will.
I think somebody said we should do our own event down in Daytona. I mean, we have events all over this country. Wherever we go, we can have a party. But I think it would be cool if there was a slingshot. Not that there needs to be a week, but and I think Jimmy, the OG, James McCrae, said all of the shows come together and put on a big show in Daytona for a week. I think that would be sick. If you got all the big platforms and shows and groups to come together and do their own thing for Daytona for at least a long weekend, like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, it really does make you think like, man, what is our problem? Because you look at the motorcycles and they can have these events. Now, granted, motorcycles predate slings by so much that it's easy for them to have the numbers. But even WAP, we having a party in Houston, man, they get thousands of Rikers and Spiders and stuff like that. And they have a party. So I'm like, why can't we get together? Why, like, there's thousands of slingshots in this country. Why can't we get a week? Why can't we get Daytona or Myrtle or Galveston or one of these places and get a week where not just the platforms, because Jimmy said the platform, but anybody that's a show organizer that wants to help and try to push their loyals, and their faithful following, because everybody has faithful, like whether it be local or whether it be within a certain radius or something like that, get those people all together. And Rod, they come from everywhere for WAP.
Everywhere.
They had the West Coast there last year. They had the East Coast last year, and they party. So it's like, as a slingshot owner, you're like, man, why can't we do something like this? Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, we've got some big events, but I don't know. I think that would be dope, man. If we could get something to where we have a week. I mean, the closest thing I would say right now is Sling Experience, because they start pretty much on Tuesday and go through Sunday. So that's the closest. But I think Daytona's like 2 weeks long. Like, didn't they start last week?
It's from weekend to weekend. So it started Friday.
Right.
It started Friday, and it'll go till this Sunday coming up.
Right. So 2 weekends.
2 full weekends with
yeah.
the week. Yeah.
So man, that would be that would be a blast. Yeah.
People would need a week off after they got home.
Yeah.
Take 2 weeks off.
Absolutely they would. So let's see, that's Daytona. Sling Experience, shout out to Mark in the comments. Sling Experience, if y'all have not been on Facebook all day, or if you missed it, get on Sling Experience Facebook page. They announced their sound rules today. So shout out to them for their sound rules. I love that they're doing that. What is it? The flyweight?
Flyweight, yeah.
I love that they're doing that for a second year in a row, man.
Yeah,
that is cool, man. And it's
so with the flyweight, it's pretty much from from how I read it. Mark, you can correct me if I'm wrong. It's pretty much a featherweight from last year, no extended tubs. So you could have, as long as you got 6.5, it doesn't matter where they're at. If you got 6.5 and a 10-inch tub in a stock tub location, which was a standard featherweight last year, you can play as long as you don't have a BBL or anything like that.
Yep.
You're considered a flyweight.
Yep.
Because they did adopt the, the 8 total speakers of featherweight, lightweight, 10 in welterweight, 18 in middleweight. So I'm glad, obviously I'm glad to see that happening. I like to see the consistency throughout this whole community where, we can pretty much go anywhere. If you got a bike built for these classes, you can go anywhere and play.
A what?
Oh, sorry. See, maybe I need to make that. Maybe I need to make that my New Year's resolution. Quit calling it a bike. It is not a bike.
Wait, Rob. It's a sling.
An auto cycle.
No, but yeah, shout out to Sling Experience. So like I said, they made that post. So the rules are out there. The website is also live. So you can go out there and buy your stuff. So shout out to them.
Yeah.
Let's see.
No, good.
Light them up. Light them up.
Yeah, light them up in the building.
What up? Light them up. Ryan in the building. Chi-Town.
John Bettis.
John Bettis in the
Man is strong in the building.
Absolutely, absolutely. So yes, so get on Sling Experience, get on their Facebook, check out the rules, and then get on. You said you already registered for the sound competitions and stuff.
Yeah, I got my VIP, I got my my sound comp registration, so everything is live. If you wanna. I don't want to push too many people to doing that, but it is.
Did they have the best in show registration open yet?
There's so many categories, so many trophies that can be won down the Sling Experience, man. It's crazy. Like,
but was the best in show? I'm just asking.
I think it's on there as one of the awards that you can win. So
hold on, it's gonna take.
Tell them, TJ. I don't want to.
It's gonna take a minute for me to get this off the screen. G in the building. What up, G? Juan Perez, what's up?
Yeah, what up, G?
And I ain't seen G in a minute, man. I ain't talking to G.
He goes into hibernation sometimes. You don't hear from him for months, and then he just, what it is.
Although he made it. Did you see that video, that little teaser video he posted the other day? With the Thriller, with the Thriller bike in it?
Yes.
It's a new,
I think Jose just finished that one up not too long ago. Did he say it was a welterweight? It looks like a welterweight.
He said that's a fancy stripper pole.
Yeah.
Hey, G, was that Thriller bike? I want to say he said it was a welterweight. So I want to say it was a welterweight. But then who else?
Is that a welterweight?
At first, I thought that was Bad Blood in the video, but I don't think that was Bad Blood. I think that was.
I think it looked like Vinny Ram G.
Yeah,
and I don't know who the owner is. I think I know the owner of the Thriller bike. I just can't think of his name right now.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, but that bike's probably going to be a problem. Yeah. Thriller's going to be a killer.
Thriller going to be a killer welterweight. I can't wait. I can't wait to hear it. Anything coming out of Light 'em Up, is a killer.
Hey. Yeah, anything that Jose and Edub touch is yes indeed. So hopefully I get to see it. I got it, man. I still haven't.
We're turning a corner here on these events, man.
Hey,
we're turning a corner, baby. We are turning a corner.
First sound comp is the first sound comp of the year. Is that that's this weekend?
I think it's this weekend, correct? Is it this Saturday coming up? I think is Bikes and Bass.
Bikes and Bass Daytona. So shout out to and see that's the stuff that I hate, man, is that you have something that comes out like what just came out. They're not allowing slingshots down the main street, stuff like that. And I hope it doesn't discourage people like, hey, okay, you can't go hang out on Main Street, but don't let it discourage you from going down there and partying with Bikes and Bass. Jeff and Kim always put on a hell of a show. I said it last year. Jeff is one of my favorite people with a microphone in his hand, man.
Yeah.
He's one of my, hands down, he is one of my favorite people with a microphone in his hands because it could be a 5-hour sound competition and he'll make it feel like it's 2.5.
I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to guess Jennifer Watson and Snow will be at Bikes and Bass.
1,000%.
1,000%.
Matter of fact, I got some money that say Snow win middleweight in Daytona. If anybody want to take that bet.
Oh, hey, I ain't messing with that.
If anybody want to take that bet, I got.
That's a good bet, bro.
I got some money that say Snow gonna win, and I don't even know who's going, but I got some money saying Snow gonna win middleweight. So, but yes, so
we
that'll
don't,
be.
we don't know who's coming out this year. Like we could have a bike show up in middleweight down there, and it's just like, woo, where'd he come from? You never know, man. You never know. So
Look at that.
yep, yeah. We putting a target on you. We putting a target on you, Snow.
Yep. Oh no, don't say those words, TJ. My bad. I'm sorry. He's not gonna win. It ain't gonna be Snow. It's gonna be Slingwana. Slingwana's gonna win middleweight. Because I heard Slingwana's gonna be.
She gonna be a welterweight, but she gonna win welterweight.
Oh yeah, she's gonna win. That's right.
She gonna win welterweight.
I went on that show. That was the show I wasn't on. I was watching, and she did announce that she was going down to welterweight. So if she's done, that'll be. I bet Edub is tuner of the year 2025. That's another good bet. That's another one that might be a safe bet. That's the shit I like to hear at the beginning of the season. Like call out some shit that you think who might be on top this year, because we got a lot of awards for a lot of different categories. Tuner of the year is one of them. Hey, look,
see who it is.
Hey, that's what y'all need to do. Click the link. If you bold and you bad and you about it, click the link, jump on, and give us your predictions across the classes.
There you go. Who's featherweight of the year? Who's lightweight of the year? Who's welterweight of the year?
Shout out
who's
Mika.
Tuner of the year. Yeah. Who's what do we got? Builder of the year?
Builder of the year, tuner of the year. You've got brand, speaker brand, amp brand, sub brand.
Yep. Yeah.
Jump on and give us your predictions. TJ, remember you're teaching. There is a master and an apprentice. The apprentice still learning from Snow, the master. Okay. That's fair. Lock it in on FanDuel. Hey, I want to see D Nice is in the comments. I want to see D Nice in the ring. I have not seen D Nice in the ring yet. And I'm not saying that like I'm not being shady.
No. Yeah.
I'm saying I have yet to see him actually compete.
I think where I've seen D Nice, he really couldn't play his bike because it was a 3-wheel showdown.
Right, exactly.
I did see him, in Miami. He did some parking lot pimping a little bit, but when we were at Myrtle Beach last year, when we were in that parking lot, he was parking lot pimping. His shit sounded amazing.
Tampa, when Tampa Super Bowl year before last. When you unveiled your bike, and he was DJing the Friday night event, and he had a slingshot out there and was playing it. Man, that thing. That's why I said I want to see him in the ring. I want to see him compete, man. That'll be fun.
I don't know. We might see some of D Nice this year. We'll see.
Let's hope. He said he's coming to Memphis. I hope he ain't coming all the way out to Memphis to hang out in the parking lot and play the intermission.
Play that sling, not that bike. Play that sling.
Damn, did I say bike?
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I almost did.
Oh, he said I'll be in Tampa next week. Oh, you might get it up close and personal, Rob.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, hold on. Are they doing a DJ battle in Tampa?
They are. Oh. They are doing a DJ battle in Tampa. Let's go. Come on, be nice. You don't want this smoke.
Mika said
calling out a professional DJ in a DJ battle.
Yeah. Mika said builder. I'm assuming she means UAS and 12-volt collab. There's a bike out there that I think UAS and 12-volt collabed on that. If the person that plays it don't fuck it up, it could be a nice one. It could be fun. So we'll see. There's a lot of good collabs out there though. Shoot, who was it? Who posted it the other day? RCB? Did RCB post the video? And over in the corner, they showed it, and the bike was playing, and then the camera went over like this, and E-Dub was over there tuning it.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
See that one?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. So.
Yo, E-Dub is a problem.
Man, I tell the story all the time when E-Dub rode into Memphis late Friday night, and I feel like he got there. I feel like Lucas flew him in late because he was assuming everybody would already be in bed. So he tried to bring him in, and it was like 10 o'clock, 10:30, something like that. And we looked over and E-Dub pulled up in his rental car. And Ro and I looked at each other. We were like, is that E-Dub? And we walked over there, man. We watched E-Dub tune Lucas's bike for like 2.5 hours, bro. We were out there till like 2 a.m. watching E-Dub tune. So yes, E-Dub is definitely a problem, man. That was fun to watch. So that'll be fun. Playoffs, national championship, first annual playoffs and national championship. I think we got a location, man.
Yes, we do. We do. Well, we're not going to disclose it yet, but we got a location, and it is going to be amazing. All these shows are going to lead up to this show. As far as sound competitions go, I mean, the show is going to be amazing regardless of the sound comp.
Yeah.
Forget about the sound comp, but the sound comp is going to be ridiculous. Yeah. It's going to be the best of the best in this whole country. The best of the best will be there.
Yeah.
Playing for the national championship belt.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
It's going to be crazy.
Hey, look, and it's not all about winning and losing. It's not only about winning and losing. It's not this.
It is.
But it's another mute yourself, Rob. But it's another way to have fun. It's another element that that can make this fun. That, you know, for the competitors, that it gives you another place to really get out there and have a battle. And then it's not just that whoever had the most wins at the end of the year is the featherweight of the year. They still got to go and prove themselves.
They got to claim that, you know.
Yeah. They got to
go and you can be featherweight of the year statistically on the standings.
Yep.
But you might not win featherweight of the year at the end of the year for the national championship.
Right. Exactly. So. Rod, soon, man. I promise, soon. You will know where it will be. What do you think, Rob? Another week? Next Monday? For the
I'll tell you what, why don't we announce it the first show that we recap. If Monday. We recap Bikes and Base, which sounds like we're going to.
Yeah.
If we get what we need to, we'll do it 1 week from tonight. Yeah. We'll announce where the national championship, national playoffs, national championships will be held.
Yep. Where you
we can drop those dates too.
Where you get to come prove it.
Yes.
Come prove it. That's going to be the slogan. Come prove it. So that'll be fun. But we can't do a playoffs. We can't do a championship without these brackets, without these events. We still have people asking, what do I need to do to have my show recap, so on and so forth. We need you. We're not trying to change up too much. So we are still willing to take brackets from, friends of the show, people that are at the show that go and can keep the bracket. We would prefer that it be direct contact with the organizers, with the show organizers. So we would
love to get it directly from the show holder themselves.
Right. Yeah. So we are going to reach out to Kim and Jeff. And then I want to say Three Wheel Showdown is helping Kim and Jeff with that sound competition. So we'll reach out to Three Wheel Showdown, but we will reach directly out to the shows to see. We do ask that there be live video of the show, that there be sound judges, the basic stuff that you would expect for it to be a show that is counted and included.
And the live for multiple reasons. One, because in this community, if you're a sound competitor and you're not there, you'd love to be able to watch and see what's going on, who's doing what. We love that.
Yeah.
But the biggest reason is a receipt. I mean, if there's a discrepancy of we got misinformation and you got this wrong, well, if there's a live, we can go back and make sure that so-and-so beat so-and-so and there's no discrepancy, or that's not how it went down, or, we can kind of go back to that. So, hopefully it doesn't have to come to something like that, but it's always nice that we have video to watch and kind of feel like we were there when we couldn't make it. Because, with 60 plus shows, you ain't making it to all of them. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. You ain't making it to all of them.
Nope. What you think, man? What's the over under for who's going to hit the most shows this year? Pick a number.
Oh, that would be good. That would be good for a bet on who's going to hit the most shows this year.
Yep. Not who, just not who, just what the number. Give me an over/under number.
I'm going to say over 10, under 15.
Ooh. I mean, I know multiple people that were over 15 this year. I was one of them. So I would say,
I think between you and Snow, I don't know who went to. I mean, I think I was at 12.
I think Phoenix might. I feel like Phoenix might have beat everybody. I think Phoenix might have. Yeah. D Nice said, "Unless you're Jack will make them all."
You're right. Yeah, you're right. Yep.
Yeah.
That's right. I bet you. I don't know. Did you make it to more than Jack last year?
No, I would say that it wouldn't go. It won't be more than 22.
That's a lot, bro.
Yeah.
22 shows. That's
22 is my over/under.
I guess if you live in the southern Texas, Louisiana, Florida area, there's a lot of shows right in that.
Hey, I could hit. I
mean, you got 5 or 6 within your state.
Yeah. Like Ro and I were talking about, we were going to sit down and do the schedule, right? And we were talking, and this is before all of the shows came out. And I was like, man, I don't think I have 15 in me again, man. I said,
it's a lot
maybe.
Of travel,
I said maybe. I said travel 12 hours or more. So we came up with this thing like shows 12 hours or more. We'll try to hit 5, and then we'll try to hit as many as we can inside of 12 hours. So we were like, okay, that's doable. And then Texas came out with their schedule, and it was like 5 just in Texas, and we were like, oh shoot, we're at 5. And then you got Memphis within freaking 12 hours. You got KOB within 12 hours. You got Jackson within 12 hours. You got Mobile within 12 hours. You got like all of these shows. And we were like, Nashville's right at 12 hours.
Yeah.
Right at 12 hours. So we were like, uh-oh, hold on. DJ Show Off in the building. What up?
Oh, Show Off. What up? What up, Show Off?
See, Jen said 20 with Miami. See? So
there you go. Yeah. I mean,
she said, whoever has the deepest pockets will win.
Yes. You ain't lying. You ain't lying, Slinkwater. You ain't lying.
But think about it, man. You were talking about how that's a lot, right? When I said 22, that's 1/3 of the shows that are out there, right?
That's like 20. If you make it to over 20 shows this year, that's crazy. And that's only 1/3 of the show. That's under 1/3 of the shows that are going to be out there.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's sick. So that's how to get on the standings. We need the bracket. We would prefer the bracket from the show host. So I said,
let's say this then: if you're a competitor, like I said, we're going to reach out to the people that are throwing the shows. But as a competitor, we may rely on some of that too. We don't want to see anybody get excluded because the people putting on the show didn't want to participate, and your wins or losses don't get counted. You know what I mean? Like, we don't want it to go down like that. So we rely on this whole thing leading up to the national championships is solely on the work throughout the community to get us the information we need.
Yeah.
And people to go live too. Like I said, lives are going to be bigger than they were last year.
Ronnie, what it do?
People want receipts. What up, Ronnie?
Yep. Man, you could tell the season coming, man. We
got right?
Games, man. People
a lot of competitors in these comments.
Are they recapping the show? Was there a sound? Did I miss this?
Was there a show on Saturday?
Dragging in the comments. Yeah.
Oh,
hey, this is the last. Let's talk about it for a while.
You got Ronnie, Jack, Juan, Kim, Snow, Slingwana, D Nice.
Yeah. Next Monday, first bracket.
You see who we got in here?
Who's that?
You see who we got in here now? Hot Slings, baby.
Oh yeah, I saw Hot Slings.
Okay.
Shout out Hot Slings. Shout out Hot Slings.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be, man, I'm excited, man. It's gonna be a fun season. It is going to be a fun season.
Yes,
Fun, man.
I'm so excited to see these builds that I've been hearing about. They're going to be a monster. They're going to be a problem. They're, you know, all of this and that. I want to see them. I want to see them. I want to hear them.
Not even just those, but the other ones that are just getting more dialed in. The ones that didn't change a thing, but they know they're sling better this year than they did. I'm just looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna have the same mentality I've always had. I'm here to have fun. Win, lose, or draw. I'm here to have fun. I don't care who I win, who I beat, who I lose to. It doesn't matter. I'm congratulating either way. I definitely want to be in the final 8. I definitely want to be in the final 8 because I think that show is going to be special. I mean, two trophies. And then you think about it. Then you got SUTV, or not trophies, belts. Then you got SUTV. So think about it, man. There's somebody that next year could win SUTV Featherweight of the Year, us, Slingshot Soundspot Featherweight of the Year, and go to the national playoffs and championship and win the national championship and have 3 belts.
All for a whole season of work. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I think these belts at the end of the year mean a lot, because this isn't one show. This is the entire year. The entire year you worked your ass off for that. Yeah. You traveled, you played your ass off. Like, you earned that. Yeah. You don't just, it's not a gimme belt. There ain't no gimme belt at the end of the year.
My thing is, though, the other thing that makes it fun is with it being an 8 sling playoff, the season is not over for, like, you don't have to just be number 1. You could be number 5, number 6, number 7, because you didn't get to go to a lot of shows, but when you went to those shows, you won. I mean, think about it. Pandemic, Liz, you're in the comments. You could probably, and that's funny, make sure you have backup phones for videotaping and extra chargers. Yes. Shout out Ted at Memphis. Yes.
Right. Yeah.
But think about it. Pandemic, I think he only competed at like 3 shows.
3 shows? I think you're right.
And he was in the top 8.
Where did he end up? Top 5?
Yeah, top 5.
That's what I mean.
Right. So he would have been at the playoffs. So you don't have to get to all of these shows. You just got to get to some, compete, do well, and now you got a chance.
Memphis was a big show for him because he was able to rack up a lot of wins. And that's where it counted. He was able to rack up a lot of wins. Where you go to a show and you only got to play twice. Yeah. You know, to win.
Yeah. So that's, I mean, like I said, it's not all about that. This was just another wrinkle that was added to try to make it fun for the people that do really enjoy the competitive side of it. Like, there's people that just literally they don't care for the competition aspect to that extent, but there are people in this community that love that extra wrinkle that the competition adds, and this is for them, and it gives you another chance. But it also is going to be a hell of a show to watch. I mean, people talked about the good shows. You know, people talked about the shows, you know, the 3-Wheel Showdown Atlanta, the Memphis, the Sling Experience, the Chicago, the KOB, like the shows where there were a lot of big name sound competition bikes, and the fans got it. What's that?
You did it again.
Sound competition slings. And people got entertained. It was entertaining. And this playoffs and national championship is going to be.
I'd love to see the show doing more outside of the sound comp. Yeah, because I think that's great. I think that's great for a show as a whole. Yeah. But there's a lot surrounding that sound comp that just, you know, it's just these bigger shows where you're getting a lot of top slings in the country.
Yep.
You know, it's big. It's big. Yep. And that's why we're trying to make this national playoffs, national championships, the biggest stage to play on the whole season. Cause you got to earn your spot to even play.
Yep. Yeah. So, and it's going to be, obviously it's going to be the least restrictive rules because we want everybody to be able to compete. So it doesn't matter if you're competing at 3-Wheel Showdown, majority of the sound, you know, wherever you can go, you know, those wins, again, as long as we get the brackets and we get the information we need, those wins and losses will count. So, anybody that's built for Three Wheel Showdown, anybody that's built for Armor Customs, anybody that's built for Memphis, Sling Experience, whatever the rules are, SS Takeover, it doesn't matter what rules you're competing on. We're going to make these rules as inclusive. So the least restrictive featherweight rules, the least restrictive lightweight, welterweight, middleweight, heavyweight, it's going to be the least restrictive. So I personally don't see it as a disadvantage, just because you've got bikes that have already proven that they can beat anybody.
Absolutely.
I was an undersized, Ronnie and I, both undersized middleweights. Ronnie has multiple belts.
Right. Ronnie's got multiple belts.
These last 2 years, Ronnie has beat big name slingshots. I was in the top 8 with, 8s on my slingshot. You've got featherweights that go up to lightweight and win consistently. You've got welterweights that come up to middleweight and can beat middleweights if the middleweights don't pay attention. So
yeah,
I think that it's still going to be competitive with the least restrictive rules. I think it'll be a fun place for competitors to go and play. It'll be like, it'll be at the end of the season. It'll be in a pretty fun location. Jack, we haven't announced it. We're going to announce it at the first recap show of the year, which is likely going to be Monday.
You want to do it tonight, right now? Fuck
it. Let's do it. Let's wait.
All right.
Let's wait. No, see, now you made me the bad guy. Look, at first I asked you, and we were going with your idea, and now you're trying to make me the bad guy.
I feel like we need to give the people what they want. That's the way I'm looking at it now. I'm like, we can wait, but I mean,
well, go ahead then, man.
I will say this: it was the show that if you were not at last year at the end of the year, your timeline was full of nothing but videos, photos, lives.
It was warm.
There was
a lot of water.
There was a lot of people there that didn't even bring their slings with them.
A lot of people that didn't even have their slings. D-Nice was there.
Yeah. So Miami
Rob was there. Light 'em Up was definitely there.
Yeah.
Light 'em Up was definitely there.
Miami is the spot for the national playoffs, national championships. I believe they're shooting for the same weekend as last year. Yeah. What is it? Is that
Veterans Day weekend?
Veterans Day weekend. I think Veterans Day is that Monday. So I mean, mark it on your calendars. That's the one you want to be at. That's where it's all going down as far as the SoundCom goes. But aside from that whole weekend is going to be epic.
Yeah, because there's going to be a DJ battle.
There's all kinds. They got all kinds. I mean, if you look at the stuff they did last year, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I wish Paul was here right now.
Look at Ron in the comments.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it. Surprise.
Yeah. So Miami is where you want to be in November, for sure.
Yeah. Henry, what up? So, Miami in November will be the final 8 playoffs for the national championship. So all roads lead to Miami. It's come prove it. You can be now again, because this is big for Rob, because Rob is designing the belts. We will have 2 belts we won't. There will be 2 belts. We will have a belt for featherweight, lightweight, welterweight, middleweight, heavyweight of the year. And that will go to the slingshot with the best record in that class throughout the regular season. The show organizers, because we don't have anything to do with the actual show, the show organizers will be presenting a belt to the featherweight national champion, the lightweight national champion, the welterweight, the middleweight, the heavyweight. So your national championship belt will not be a Slingshot Soundspot belt. It will just be from the host, but it will be the national championship belt.
Yes.
And we're doing that so that we're not going to be part of the event planning. We're not going to be part of the event organization. We're not hiring the judges or anything. And we're doing that so that we can be completely removed from it, so that if by some chance I or Rob make it into the final 8, we can actually compete at the national championships for a chance to play.
Yeah.
Or a chance to win.
The goal of this was always for us to be able to play just alongside everybody else and battle and win all year long to earn that spot for the national playoffs, national championship. So we want to earn it just like everybody else does.
Yep.
We just pretty much locked in that this event will be done at that show. That's it. That's as far as it goes.
DJ Show Off. All we know so far is that SoFlo. We don't know who they are going to get. We don't know if they're going to have somebody help them with the sound competition. We don't know. So it's
all in their hands. They're doing the show. We're letting them they're handling everything.
Yeah. So at this point, it's basically SoFlo running back the Miami event, but we do not know who is going to be doing who's going to be doing the sound and who the judges are going to be. We don't know, but we're working with Paula to get.
To be honest, I'm not sure if that's been worked out on her end either. So right. I don't really know. I don't really know if they even know yet. But and I don't want to speak too soon, but I believe that they were trying to do a Friday, possibly a Friday sound comp. That if you were not in the national or you weren't in the top 8 on Saturday, that you could still play on Friday if you didn't make it, or even if you're in, let's say you're in the top 8 and they do a sound comp on Friday, you could still get in that. Yeah. Just know you got to play Saturday for the championship.
Yeah. Also worth noting that as the season goes on, there's going to be a closeout show. So we have to pick the closeout show. So it's going to be one of the shows in October, early October. That is the last show of the year that counts towards your record for the playoffs and national championship. So we will announce
we will put that out there, but it'll probably be the first or second week of October, right?
Yes, first or second week of October. Now, here's the thing. The playoffs and national championship is going to be an RSVP event for the sound competitors. You have to RSVP because if you're the 7th seed or the 8th seed and we invite you and you're not going to be able to make it or you don't plan on making it, then the 9 seed or the 10 seed or the 11 seed it'll go down and they'll bump up because we
want to see 8 competitors there fighting for each class.
Because the goal is to have that's what I was about to say, Rob. Golly. The goal is to have 8 slingshots because it's going to be a bracket style seeding. So just like they do in the league, where the number 1 seed is always going to have the lowest remaining seed, and we're doing that so that we can, if number 1 and number 2 win all the way throughout, the only way they'll play each other is in the final. So we need to have the 8 bikes. So it will slings. So it will be an RSV tournament. But we are going to do something similar to like what Ricky Will, shout out to Ricky Will and what he does over there. We'd be lying if we didn't say that some of this was influenced by what we see over there and wanting to bring.
We love to see what they're doing over there.
The fun that they're having over there, we want to bring it to the slingshots. So the top 8 from each class will get the hoodie or the t-shirt. We haven't decided yet that says featherweight top 8 or lightweight top 8 or welterweight top 8. If you play into multiple classes, so say you're featherweight and lightweight top 8, then your hoodie will say, featherweight and lightweight top 8 finalist, whatever. So you will get shirts or hoodies.
Yeah, there are some perks for making the top 8.
Yeah,
definitely some perks.
Absolutely. So, but yeah, so got to do it early November. The problem is if we don't do it early, then we run into the holidays. If we push it out a weekend or 2 weekends, now you're the weekend before Thanksgiving, or you're the weekend after Thanksgiving. And then before you know it, you're in December, and you're messing with people's Christmas vacation, and they're like, man,
there has to be a cutoff at some time.
And then they, people are taking a week off for Christmas. You can't expect them to take 3 or 4 days off before they take a week off for Christmas. So, this was, it was tough. There were other locations that we wanted to try to do there. We've even talked about rotating it each year. The problem is in November, you want to make sure it's somewhere that you can, because you're planning for this show, and anybody that's planned a show knows that there's some stress when it comes to Mother Nature with planning shows. And it's not fun. It's not fun. And you don't want to plan something and plan for it all year and look forward to it all year, and then you have it in a location that's in the 50s or in the 40s. So we were kind of limited. We do want to try to push this out as much as we can into as many different locations as we can. And man, we'd love to have it in January, but we also got to be realistic. People want to get there. I mean, my bike was my sling was already in pieces in January for changes and rebuilds and stuff like that. So,
I think yours was in pieces in November.
It was in pieces in November. It was actually in pieces in October because I didn't even compete at the SS22
show. What was the last show you competed in? What was that? Because I know right after that show, you pretty much broke it down.
That was LaPorte. Space City. Yeah. Space City. Yeah, Space City. Henry sent me back to the lab. Damn it, Henry. Damn it, Henry. Yeah, well,
pandemic, man.
Henry beat me in a tiebreaker with the worst tiebreaker song ever selected.
I remember watching that live.
Man, him and I were looking at each other like, what?
Yes.
What is this?
It sounded like shit on both bikes.
Yeah, we're like, what is this supposed to prove? Like, their bike sounded good even when I picked a shitty song. So it gotta win. It was yeah. But yeah, so that was the last one. So we're trying to keep the competitors in mind. We're trying to keep the people that like to travel to these shows in mind. And we can't push it out and now we're competing with Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, and then you're in January and there's already snow up in New Jersey and Pennsylvania and stuff, and it's like, oh yeah, but the show is in Miami. Yeah, but they got to pull a 26-foot trailer through the snow of 95 South. That's not fun.
Yeah. It's the timing has got to be key to the whole thing. And even the cutoff for that, it's going to be tough, but we have to allow ourselves some time for the RSVPs to hey Paula,
she's still in Colombia, isn't she?
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, she's still in Colombia.
Somebody's texting her, you better get your boys there. About Miami.
They done said there's a show in Miami. Did you know about this?
Did you know about a show in Miami, Paula?
How come you didn't tell me?
Click the link, Paula.
Yeah. Man, nobody has clicked the link. This is a let's talk about it. We got, we had 30-something people. She said, oh my God, my husband just called me. See, Rob, I told you, wait a week. It was Rob's idea.
Blame it on me, Paula. I'm sorry. I'm trying to give the people what they want.
But
people are already asking for hotel room information.
Well, see, that's not our problem. You guys were always doing a show again.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we need somebody to click the link. This might be a record. How many Let's Talk About Us have we had that nobody clicked the link? I don't think
we've ever had a Let's Talk About It. Nobody clicked the link.
Nobody likes us. Nobody likes us.
I think we talked about the things that we wanted to put out there. The quote unquote kind of requirements that we need to recap these shows. Preferably from the people putting on the shows. We will need some outside help with outside the host of the show, which is great, and we appreciate that very much. The sling community, the sound community appreciates that very much. We brought up the no slingshots in Daytona, which was kind of a big thing that just came out past few days. Now they're not letting slingshots ride down Main Street, which sucks because I know, if you didn't know that and you made a trip to Daytona and you're like, oh yeah, you love riding down Main Street, now you can't because they put some kind of rule in place. But
yeah,
I see we got somebody in the green room.
He said, "Y'all gonna make it to Myrtle Beach? We on fire right now, but we will be good."
Yeah, you know what? I just seen there's literally the fires in Myrtle Beach right now. That's crazy.
I didn't even know there was stuff in Myrtle Beach that could burn because when I go, all I see is sand and water. So I'm like,
yeah,
how does sand and water
burn in Myrtle Beach?
The hotels? Are the hotels on fire? Like, what's going on? Should we bring her on or should we?
Hey, I'm cool with it.
Boom! It's dark. It's dark and
I don't know if you guys could see me. Can you hear me?
We
can hear you.
I know.
We see your teeth.
I know. Can you see me now?
Yes.
Now, who is that man you're with? I'm telling Ron.
Can you guys hear me though?
Are you out partying?
Hold on.
This is what you get when you have a let's talk about it. Just random
got a
people.
whole party here for real.
All right. Can you see me?
Yes.
Yes.
No, it's probably really hard to hear me or to see me, but yeah. So we'll see you guys in Miami in November, right?
Yes.
Indeed.
I broke the news.
I told him to wait a week. He wanted to break the news. I blame Rob.
The people were asking. They were like, we want to know. We want to know. I was like, why? Just tell me.
It was like 2 people in the comments, Rob.
Yeah, it's all it takes. It's all it takes. No, but it's.
Oh man, this is so delayed. This is very, very delayed.
Sorry.
I'll comment, guys. Bye.
There you go. Have fun. Be safe, Paula.
Look, I did a Rob. I clicked her off while you were still talking. I did a Rob. Where's our other co-host? I'm surprised she hasn't called in. I think they're jealous. Didn't we give them a ladies' night? Golly, man, they can't even. Uh-oh, I see the mural in the back.
Yeah,
I see the famous mural that we got to see.
Dun, dun.
We got to see it quite often during the season last year. So.
Dun, 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 dun. What's up, fellas?
King UAS in the building.
So Dragon. So over under. How many times are we going to see that mural on Slingshot Soundspot this season?
Ooh, good Lord. I'm trying to get some gas money to go to all the damn shows first, bro.
I mean, if we see that mural, it's because you won the sound competition.
I need a GoMe fund, man. I'm telling. Well, hey, we're gonna start off this weekend in Daytona.
Nice.
We're going down. We'll be in Daytona. Then, of course, we're gonna be heading Tampa. That's anything in Florida I consider my backyard. So I'm going.
Right. Yeah.
These
are the times I wish I lived in Florida.
Yeah, man.
And the shows are right there.
I mean, I've been sitting there scratching my head, right? And me and Miss Beck, I'm like, what we gonna do with all these damn shows?
Yeah.
Memphis is definitely a must. I wouldn't have a place to live if I didn't go back to Memphis. She'd kick me out. So and then I know Darrell is doing some shows in some places I haven't been, like Kentucky and Alabama.
Yeah.
So I want to try to do several of those. I don't, the sad part though, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make any Texas shows, man.
Come on, man.
I'm trying to figure it out, man. I'm trying to figure it out.
Dragon, we got a question for the competitors from DJ D Nice. Do y'all want to win belts or gas cards for prizes this year?
Shit, gas cards.
Yeah. We can do whatever.
Can we get a belt? Can we get a belt and a $100 gas card, man?
I can make my own damn belt. Shit. I need the gas card, man. I just had to do some work on my trailer, man. One of my damn panels was coming off of my trailer. So, man, I was like, shit, not only do you got to upkeep your bike, you got to upkeep your damn trailer.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I need a tire. So I'm like, man, this is ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
But
So
Hey, I'm
you
looking
said
forward to it, man.
you got Daytona coming up this weekend.
Yeah,
You excited? You ready to go? Been practicing?
I've been practicing. That's going to be kind of like I don't know. I'm calling that like a tune-up.
There you go.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I'm
Okay.
calling that Daytona's going to be like a tune-up because see, like then
I think it's going to be a tune-up for a lot of people because you don't know what's out there, and you know.
yeah, and see then I'm looking at too like Daytona is running 3-wheel rules, right? And
Yes.
then the week after that, Tampa, they're running the other rules.
Yeah.
So it's like
yeah.
I could take 2 tweeters out and put two speakers in for Tampa. You
There
know
you
what I'm saying?
There you
So
go.
matter of fact, I'm gonna have to holler at Jack. We're gonna need to make some quick modifications. Cause hey man, I plan on coming with it this year, man. I was thinking like you were saying, you had to be a whole lot of shows. I went to quite a few shows last year and I ended up, I guess, according to you guys board number 2 in the welterweight class. But
There you go. Yeah. You would be invited to play in Miami if last year would have been this year.
Yeah,
So,
because I was thinking about it because like the first 3 months I was still in the lab of last year.
yeah.
I didn't get out till late.
Yeah.
So it was like
There's a few that are on our standings that didn't come out until mid-season.
Yep.
And they were higher in the ranks,
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, when we came out, we got a good little stretch going in. I mean, shit, we won 4 belts last year, so hey, I can't complain.
Yeah.
That's 4 more than somebody that don't got none.
That is.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk a little shit.
I got a
Goddammit,
trophy. I don't have a belt.
Hold on, let him brag for a minute. God, let's see that trophy.
I can talk a little shit. Goddamn, what the hell, man? I don't usually talk a whole lot.
Listen,
of shit, but I talk a little shit.
Unfortunately, he went to brag right when we had to stop and pause because Baby Smoke is in the building.
Baby Smoke is in the building. But I'll tell you what, the trophy that TJ won last year at Sling Experience, to me, that's the most coveted trophy of all, man. That is the holy grail of trophies. That is the best in show at Sling Experience.
Mm-hmm.
That's a compliment in itself right there, bro. You went up against the best of the best looking. There's some hot looking slings down there. Shout out Hot Slings. There's some hot looking slings down there. And TJ pulled it out, man. He got the Johnny Dang chain. Yeah, I almost said Donnie.
Bling bling.
Dang chain. And I hear they're bringing it back. I think they're running that back this year.
Running Johnny Dang back. Look at Moet, man. Hey, Moet.
There he is.
Moet, I'm gonna just put my Cash App up until we get the super chats, man. Until we
send it right to the Cash App. Yeah,
man. That's a good question, though, man. I'm gonna bring that back up. That is a valid question. We need followers, man. We need people to like the videos and subscribe to the channel. If we don't, that's the only thing we're waiting on now. We've got the views, we've got the everything. We need the followers. So we got to get our followers up. So share our page, share our link, get our followers up so that we could get those super chats. We've already said our super chats are going to go towards the end of the year. They'll be donated to charities throughout the year. I think we're going to randomly pick like 3 shows or something like that. We said, Rob. And,
so you guys three different charities to roll some funds into that.
You guys on YouTube too, or just Facebook?
No, we're Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube is where we need to. Yeah, YouTube is where we need the followers. We were actually going to stop. Broadcasting and only broadcast to YouTube until we got our followers up. But it feel like a lot of older folk don't have YouTube accounts. Like I didn't used to have a YouTube account. Like so they're like,
is that true? A lot of older folks don't have YouTube. Don't use YouTube.
They use YouTube.
They use it. They just don't have an account.
Yeah. So what you trying to say, Rob? You throwing some shade my way?
Blue Devil, what it do?
Hey,
Blue Devil?
Dana in the comments. What's up, Dana?
Shit, I know I'm old.
They're about to come Dana's way in about a month.
Yeah. Dana's about to be really busy. She's about to be stressed out riding around on a scooter.
But nah, man, like I said, I just wanted to come on and say hey and let everybody see my beautiful background and tell Moet the painter that, yo, yeah, you got one, but I'll see him soon. I got something for his ass.
okay.
Hey, he said we
Okay,
just got our welterweight done. Going to be a great year for the team.
Yeah,
And I heard Moet is going to be a problem in a couple classes.
that's
There's
what I heard
rumors,
too.
you know the rumors. You don't even be looking for the rumors, but they find you. And
Yeah.
and I heard the rumor that Moet.
If you know who's starting those rumors, though.
Yeah.
Well, I put it like this, Moet. You know, I like I say, I you know, he's a nice guy, but I still consider him a UAS light.
I heard there's another UAS lightweight that's going to be competing in welterweight a lot more this year.
That's a good thing.
They're still a lightweight, but they're going to be
That's a good thing.
that they're
That's a
going to be
beautiful
competing in
thing.
welterweight a lot more.
That's a beautiful thing. I heard a welterweight gonna be competing a lot in middleweight too.
Ooh,
Beautiful thing.
it is.
I love to see that. I love people playing up, man. It's
We
fun,
ain't
man.
scared.
Ain't nobody scared.
We ain't scared.
I heard there's a couple middleweights that's going to be playing in heavyweight a lot more too.
Ooh.
I ain't surprised.
I'm waiting for these new heavyweights they're supposed to be dropping.
Yo.
Moet
Let's not
is
talk
the-
about that.
Look at Ted. Ted hit the enter button instead of the space button. Moet is the. But here we go. The lightweight name is Game Changer.
Well, shit, game changer can play all the way up to middleweight if you want to.
Yeah.
Not this year.
Sure you
Not
can.
this year.
Sure you can.
I don't think. I
I mean,
Game
especially
Changer would sign
Think
off
about
for
this.
anything
If you had a
follow-up.
show where they're doing the clarity, you can get in there with them, bro.
That's another thing that you know, between the DJ battles now that seem to be more popular, people are starting to add that to their list of things they want to do. And this clarity contest, I'm all for it, man. You know,
Yeah.
because you don't have to have a crazy sound system on your bike to play the clarity contest. You don't have to have a crazy sound system on your bike to play the DJ battle. I love it.
I'm really looking forward to doing the show with that clarity thing there, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it out too.
I'm looking
know?
forward to that because
Yeah.
see, I look at something like that for me, man. Shit, man, I can go back and put some old school on, bro.
That's right up your
I
alley.
can
That's
kill
right
you.
up-
Some old school vocals, baby. I'm talking about acapella, all that stuff, all that good stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, y'all two tell me, is that true? What Ted just said, is that true?
I
What that?
mean,
I didn't see the comments. What did he say?
Moet
Moet
is
is
the
the
UAS
UAS
redheaded
stepchild.
stepchild.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
I wasn't gonna say it. I wasn't gonna say it.
I'll say it. I've been saying
But
it.
he's also light him up south. So how does that work?
Zach, what up? Yeah, he is light him up south.
He's light him up south in
Yeah.
the UAS redheaded step.
He made that announcement in Miami, didn't he? I think he was just vibing in Miami. He was like,
Yeah,
man,
he was. He was yeah.
All you gotta do is look at all his bike. You look at his bike. You're like, damn, did Jack build that bike?
Yeah, he got all Jack's parts on there.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Let him out.
So you said you guys mentioned the clarity contest and the DJ battle. And I think I've gotten like 4 or 5 messages in the last week asking me if we are going to do anything to track the DJ battles and the clarity contest records.
It's a tough one, man, because it's so new
Right.
that it you know, is it worthy of recap, or like not recapping, but at least keeping the statistics of it?
Well, hey, if you got the shows that's sending you the information, shit, man, just plug it in.
Yeah, I mean, definitely recap it, definitely talk about it, definitely
for
bring
sure.
the people on. I just don't know. So like, because I feel like, and I got to go to All Stars page, but I feel like isn't All Star, aren't they doing like the Clarity King and Queen?
I think they are.
Yeah.
I think
They announced,
yeah.
and I
Yeah.
don't want to. Yeah, so I mean, if we're not going to change the element of it, if we're not going to keep the records and we're just going to track the wins, then we're doing the same thing that they're doing, and I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. So
Yeah.
I think that it's probably going to. We'll recap it. We'll talk about it, but I think that the belt for King and Queen and stuff like that will probably stay over there at SUTV.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
but it'd be cool. Definitely add something else to talk about, because I think that I think that there's going to be a lot of good clarity competitions, and I think there's going to be a lot of good DJ battles. I think shows are going to pay a little bit more. DJ battles used to be popping, like back in the day when you talked to like the OGs.
Yeah.
Like when y'all were talking to Mo the other day when I wasn't on the show.
Dropping knowledge on
she
them.
She was talking about, you know, how far back the DJ battles go. They used to be good, but they had fallen off for a little while. There wasn't at least in my opinion, I wasn't like super excited about the DJ battles.
Well, I think a lot of people think consider parking lot pimping as DJ battles, really.
Yeah,
for the most part.
Yeah, to a certain element, to a certain, you're right, Dragon. The parking lot pimping is kind of like the DJ battle. It's just more structured, where you're actually, you know, vibing off of a crowd that is participating. You know.
Yeah.
Well, all I can say, that one last year in Miami, boy, that's one for the record books, boy. I tell you.
Oh yeah.
That was a good time. Hey, I appreciate your support with the flags, man. We were having
man. We was turned up. That was
Miss Dragon was rocking, man. We were having a good time.
That was a blast, bro.
That's any show. Miss Dragon.
No, you're right.
That's any show they go to.
It just hit different in Miami. You know, everything just hits different in Miami.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, hey, man, I appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you jumping on.
Hey, look forward to seeing you this season, man.
Thanks for being man enough to click the link.
Y'all, one of y'all coming to Daytona this next weekend, or what's up?
Not Daytona, but I'll see you in Tampa, baby.
Be in Tampa? All right.
I'll be in
See
Tampa.
you there, bro.
I'll see you there.
Peace out. Dragging out, baby.
All right. I think DJ Battle will take over the comp sooner or later. I don't know if it'll take over, but I don't know
if it'll take over, but
I think it'll be like a dope Friday. I think it'll make for a dope Friday and a dope Saturday. Like it'll be 2 recaps. Get ready, recaps are going to be 4+ hour show. Can I get a work excuse for that? Hey, they are. We're gonna have to find a way to make them shorter. Plus, we got Paula doing the builds of the week. So the builds of the week, I expect that she's gonna do some justice to that. We got Lunatic coming in and doing the upcoming events and interviewing the people with the upcoming shows. So it's gonna be we're gonna work to make it streamlined and smooth though. So it'll be
switch it up a little bit this year. You know, same with some new twists.
Yep, absolutely. Well, we had one brave person. I
want to bring something up. I kind of wish that there was some kind of a set of rules, not really rules for the DJ battle, but like how are they gonna be done? You know, is it like, you know, like I'll use Miami for an example and this was all orchestrated by Storm from Sling Experience, but you know, everybody had 3.5 to 4 minutes to play. And when the bike in front of you was done, you were ready to press play, and you kind of knew you had 3.5, 4 minutes before you had to press play and be ready. Well, if there's no organization to doing that and nobody knows what's going on, it really can't flow seamlessly. So I wish there was some more structure as far as how the DJ battles are to be set up, and everybody just kind of follow that same thing. So from show to show, you kind of know what to expect from the DJ battle, whether you're a competitor or you're a spectator. Like, you know, you kind of understand how it's going to work. You know, is it just, you know, every man for himself? He plays however long he wants to play for. Obviously, that's not going to work right. But I wish there would be somebody to come out and like maybe make a set of rules that could be some kind of a guideline to work with to make it the DJ battles like that.
I think that would be I think that'd be dope. My biggest thing with the DJ battle, I would prefer judges in the DJ battle, but I get it. It's the crowd participation and stuff like that. I just feel like it's going to be hard it's going to be hard in some cities to beat the local person.
You're absolutely right.
So I feel like now I don't know how that works. By judges, it could be like during registration, you ask the people, "Are you interested in judging the DJ battle?" And once you get to like 15 or something, like you have to where it's like a crowd. It's not like 3 people. It's like 15 or 20 people. And so say during registration, and D-Nice, you're in the comments and you're doing a show, Rod, you're in the comments. This may be the worst excuse or idea ever, but what if during registration, when they come in the thing, you ask them if they're interested. Once you get to 20 or 25, you clear out, when they do the DJ battle, you bring those 25, right? And then they play, and then you have them walk to the bike. You just say, at the count of 3, walk to the bike that you like.
Yeah, I mean, that's a thought. It's an idea.
So I don't know. I just feel like crowd.
You're like if you're going into a city and there's somebody from that city that's playing and they got 50 homegirls or homeboys with them, and obviously
1,000%.
It doesn't matter what you play or how trash your playlist was.
Yeah,
they're just going to automatically go with you, which is cool because it's all about having fun anyway. But it's like if you're gonna try to do this DJ battle and make it credible, there has to be some kind of structure to it, you know?
No, hey, Yes We Cruise. I can't remember his name.
That's Rudy Ramos.
Yeah, Rudy.
Yeah,
Rudy. Yes. Rob won in Miami, and that's why I said some shows.
Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah.
Some shows it's going to be hard to beat the local person, and I don't know if that adds to it. And you know, I'm not saying it's impossible to beat the local person. I mean, if you got the right songs on rotation and you play the right stuff, I just think that there's, you know, I'm just piggybacking off of what Rob said about having set rules or set format or set this that
some
everybody
kind of structure. That's all. Some kind of rough structure that you know, no matter what show you go to, if they're doing a DJ battle, they're doing somewhat this way. It doesn't have to be like, I know there's already a set of rules that Lucas put out for the clarity contest for KOB, and I think a lot of people have already kind of followed that, where you're doing a minute 30 of acapella and then a minute 30 of an instrumental. That's your structured rules for the clarity contest. Everybody knows going in what to be prepared with. In a DJ battle, you're preparing with your songs you're going to play or your setup you're going to play. But how long are you playing for? Is it, 5 contestants? Is it 6 contestants? Is it 10? You know what I mean? Like, what's the structure behind it? That's all.
Yeah. Well, and some places they just put them all in a circle. I can't remember where I was, but they had like 2 people line up against each other, and they did it like a sound competition almost, where it was like this person versus this person, and then the crowd picked, and then this person versus this person, and the crowd picked. So what if you pass out 20 balls out in the crowd, and who ends up with the most balls and they win? Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. So instead of walking over to a slingshot, like red. Yeah,
just
like
randomly hand out 20. You got 20 balls. You just randomly hand them out to people and say, "Hey, you gotta have to pick one of these bikes."
Right.
Yeah. And they gotta have a ball in their hand and stand by the slingshot that they think won the DJ.
Or put it in the bucket or
what? Yeah, something. Yeah.
That's
a good idea, D-Nice.
Yeah. Yep. Or just pass out beads, and they throw beads in the slingshot that shout out Mardi Gras.
I'm gonna get a t-shirt can and just start shooting them out.
Yeah, they just throw them in.
I'll win, D-Nice. I will win.
But yeah, man. So are we gonna get an early DJ battle? D-Nice, are you going to Tampa? Are we gonna get?
He's going to Tampa, didn't he?
Yeah, he said he's going to Tampa, right? Is the sling gonna be in Tampa? I guess is the better question. Are we gonna get an early DJ battle preview?
Man,
are you ready, Rob?
I'm ready, but I don't know if I'm D-Nice ready. You gotta lean into this. I went into
the real.
I went into Miami thinking I was battling D-Nice, and somebody was a little late and they couldn't get their sling in time. But I'm not gonna say no names.
D-Nice, man, I'm gonna send you a Cash App. I need a soundboard, man. I need to just be able to hit a button. He said, "I'm gonna play the wall."
Oh, yeah. I don't want that smoke.
the old wall or that new one that they just showed the video. So that video that you didn't see, Rob, it had the flip up like the more
The one
like
that was in Miami last.
not. It didn't have the
with the new paint job. Not that one.
with a smaller. No, not that one. Not the
Not
one
that
with
one?
not the one with the wall like this. The one with the wall like this. More like the Amigos wall.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah.
That's Game Over with a damn. Oh hell no.
Oh no.
Game Over has a flip up wall now.
I heard Game Over was changing, and I'm.
No, Game Over has a flip up wall. So they went from for sale signs last season to a flip up wall. Like,
Hey, if you can't sell it, fuck it. Let's just put some more money in it.
yeah. If we can't get money out of it, let's just put more money in it. Shit.
Right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh man, I can't. Hey, I'm sure Game Over will be in Tampa. I'm sure that. D Nice, confirm that for me, please. Oh, he did because he said he's playing it.
No, he said he's playing the wall.
Oh, he's playing
Which I
the
think
wall.
is the one.
I got you.
Game Over is the most gangster sling for 2025.
Oh,
See, you ever been
Can't wait to
talking
see it.
trash? You ever been talking trash and then the person doesn't talk back and you start to be like, oh shit, like you start to get concerned.
mhm.
Yeah, I was on SUTV talking trash about RCB and Jose didn't say nothing back, man. He
Jose don't talk trash.
didn't say nothing back, man.
He
Matter of
don't-
fact, he got on and kind of violently said, I don't talk shit. I don't do
Yeah.
that shit talk shit. I
I'll
just
do
show
that
up.
shit. Yeah,
And I was like, oh, like when you're in church and you know
He's
you've been
real
doing wrong
gangster about
and it
it,
feel like
right?
everything that the pastor's saying is directed directly towards you. That's how I felt when, like, I even put the phone down. Like I was watching it on the cell phone and I was like, oh, I think he's talking
he's
about
talking
me.
about me.
I think he's talking about me.
No,
It's
Jose
all
is a
fun,
good
man.
dude, and
It's all
I
fun.
can't wait to see. I can't wait to see what he's got. A lot coming out this year. He's
Is
got a
All
lot
Star
of
going to
things.
be in Tampa?
I'm going to assume most of
The
his
whole
next-
RCB team. Hey, look, it is in Tampa. Is
No, I
the
thought-
whole team RCB going to be in Tampa?
So
Oh,
how is All Star not going to be in Tampa with his new bike debuting it? It's coming out of RCB.
I don't know.
Maybe it is. Who knows? I don't know.
Maybe he is. gonna be-
Beware the quiet people. You're absolutely right.
Yeah,
United.
yeah, 1,000%.
1,000%.
Man, we ain't got nobody else to click the comment, man. D Nice lighten up the comments, but he won't
Mhm.
click in and join the live.
Moet always talkative in the comments.
Moet talkative in the comments, won't jump on the live. Moet probably ain't got no haircut. That's probably why he ain't getting on the live.
Moet's probably in his shop working on somebody's sling right now.
He probably is. D Nice said he's driving. That's all right. Paula was in an Uber, it looked like.
trying to put her Uber driver on the
Yeah,
line.
she was in a Colombian Uber. Oh man, I don't know, man. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, we will reach out to Kim and Jeff, and we will reach out and we'll reach out to them. But either way,
The plan is for us to recap the Daytona show place and base next week. Oh, see?
oh,
Hey, you was right. I ain't had no haircut.
What up, Moet?
what up,
man?
dog? Man, I've been hearing rumors, dog.
You ain't heard
There's
no
a
rumors
lot of
about me?
rumors.
Hey, I'm going down
Rumor
the
on the
welterweight.
street.
Hey, you know they say if you hear 5 rumors, at least 3 of them true.
Hey, I'm going down the welterweight.
That's what they say. They said if you hear 5 rumors, at least 3 of them are true.
Hey, all I can say is I'm gonna sneak one bike out. Game over. Game over. It's truly game over this year.
Yeah.
It's over. It should be called It's Over.
It's over. Yeah. It went from game over to it's over.
I heard people talking about the wrong middleweight bikes as the bikes that are going to be the problem this year. Because I heard Moet's middleweight bike is going to be a problem.
Well, wet middleweight bike ain't coming out to August.
Okay.
Well, so you don't have a problem for at least 3/4 of the year.
Yeah. I'm good till Memphis.
I got like, hey,
Let me go ahead and make my show schedule front half heavy.
man, I got like 8 slings in the shop right now. I put a tweet on mine a week.
I
Golly.
got 10 minutes. Let me do something on my bike.
Yeah.
What's your
Swing.
first show, man? Where you headed?
Sling experience look like.
That's gonna be your first one.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull the wifey out. The wifey gonna pull out.
There you go. What is she? Is she a welterweight or lightweight?
She's the middleweight.
Oh, Oh,
I told you I went down. I seen the competition this year. I like, nah, I'm going down the middle.
So
I
tell
thought
us the lineup that'll be. What is the boss mode lineup that will be at Sling Experience? Featherweight. Y'all gonna have a featherweight at Sling Experience?
featherweight, welterweight, and middleweight. Possibly
Sunshine.
heavyweight.
Sunshine's
Possibly
the welterweight.
No, she won't be at Sling Experience.
Oh, okay.
oh.
Okay.
No, y'all won't see Sunshine till I don't know. It's a new bill though.
Uh-oh. Well, I mean, if she ain't coming out, they're obviously doing something to her.
No, it's done. It's not coming though.
Oh, okay.
It's 100%. It's complete. That's the first bike that was done. But she got I think she got like what you call that? She got something.
Okay.
Something. So they can sleep for a little while.
Oh man, I always see her live somewhere, man. She's always around doing something.
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
I mean that bike did 3 changes in a year last year, so
Yeah.
You know, it's funny, like that ain't even hard to do anymore. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like,
I tried to get her to add the 2 more speakers. She wasn't going, so it is what it is.
Cool. Is your featherweight? Your featherweight got 2 more, or your featherweight still?
Featherweight. The featherweight did the 2.
What about your wife's?
I hadn't added the 2 yet. I'm gonna wait to after Sling Experience to add the 2. I'm gonna see what we add on it.
Okay.
It might be. I really built that bike to be a DJ bike anyway. I didn't really. I
you
want.
didn't anticipate putting it in a ring.
I actually want to drive that one.
Hey, Rob said anybody building a bike for DJ battles is wasting their time.
I believe it.
That's
you
what
better have
Rob
a
said.
microphone this year.
That's what Rob said. Oh, he said you better have a microphone. Fuck that smoke machine. That smoke machine is 2024, Rob. You better have something.
Better have a microphone because them boys in Detroit coming.
Oh, yeah, that dude in Detroit
He coming to Sling Experience.
That dude in Chicago.
Coming to Sling Experience.
He's coming to Sling Experience.
Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? He did say that.
Uh-oh.
I think he did say that on. I think he commented on one of our shows or something, or he posted that. I remember seeing that.
Yep. So
He's coming to Sling Experience.
Yep.
That was some next level shit. I'd never seen nobody have a. But he's an actual DJ too, right?
Yeah, he a DJ.
That's what he does.
I think he DJ at the radio station.
He was our build of the week.
Rob.
Yeah.
You have a trophy that says you won a DJ battle, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You're an actual DJ.
Get the fuck out of here. DJ.
You are.
Hey, listen,
not only that, you're a
With
professional.
Spotify,
DJ.
anybody can be a DJ. With Apple Music, anybody can be a DJ. With YouTube Music, you can always be a DJ.
Oh man. Hey,
Hey, RCB hold camp coming. I don't know about All Star Bike, but they hold camp.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's what we were asking
everybody.
Yeah.
when you go to somebody's city, you expect that shop to show up with everything they got.
Well, I can't.
Hey, don't underestimate Sarasota down there, cause they.
Oh no, I know. Yeah, I know it. I know it.
They coming.
Yeah.
But it's some big bills out of Florida this year. I just hope they don't come to a lot of shows.
Yeah.
I just need one belt. If I get my one belt, I can talk all the junk I want.
Yeah.
I don't have a belt at all.
See, every time somebody says that, I feel like I'm part of that because Ryan, I don't know if he's still in the comments, but Ryan and you decided to go with trophies at Chicago instead of belts.
It'll be belts this year.
And because of that, can it be retro? Can I send this trophy up to y'all and y'all?
He wants a free upgrade.
Hey, y'all call me the UAS stepchild, but y'all realize my wife bike is a mutant because it got UAS 12-volt.
Oh, I ignored the 12-volt central. I ignored that comment. I saw it. I ignored
RCB, light them up. It got everybody on it, bro.
She got all the hand-me-down parts.
Hey, you think that's bad? My new welterweight is called the name of the bike is Loose Change.
There you go.
It's all the stuff left over.
There you
That's
go.
a good name.
Yeah.
So
I like that one. I do like that one.
So it's gonna be a whole bunch of DS18 speakers and film mats and concrete audios and PRVs, and everything that's left over the shop.
Hey, his shoulder pod gonna say the name of one sling. His hood gonna say the name of another sling.
Hey, we ain't even painting whatever color it was. That color pie going on.
His tail still gonna have a light up thing from another sling.
It's gonna have lime lights and like the night.
Oh my goodness.
So y'all better beware. 3 different wheels. We coming. 22s, 24s, and 20s.
He got 22s on one side, 24s on the other side, 26 in the back.
Yep. Hey, we're gonna have a good
All
time.
3
This
different
year.
rims.
But hey, this year we just need to have fun, stop all the bickering.
You're absolutely right, man. I was gonna say that earlier.
If you feel like somebody cheating, let them cheat. Who cares? We having fun. Cause I'm pretty sure they're gonna say everybody's cheating that's winning.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure TJ got 9 subs in his this year.
At least 4.
Yeah,
At least
so-
4. At least 4.
At least
I don't know if you can
four.
fit 9, but he got at least 4. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I don't even think I'm running any mid range on my welterweight this year. It's just all subs. So we gonna and 97
All
tweeters.
base. Just all base.
Y'all know I'm gonna have the tweeters. I'm gonna have plenty of tweeters. I don't got nothing else. So
He got tweeters
Moet-
and subs.
Oh, Moet gonna have
$7
some
clarity
tweeters.
I'm gonna
contest.
have some tweeters.
He gonna have some tweeters.
My middleweight is gangster with tweeters, bro. Like
He got 2 tweeters for every speaker.
that's the rule. That's the rule of thumb. You laughing? That's the rule of thumb.
There you go.
I can't say I am gonna sneak this in. My middleweight bike, I did push the max on the speaker count.
Your middleweight bike?
Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all should have never gave me 18. I wanted all 18. So
Yeah. I added 2 to mine too. That's 6.5.
yeah,
I put
I
2
got
6.5s in my rear facing hay rest.
we got 18 horns. We gon' 18 horns and 1 sub. We gonna make it work.
There you go. Hey, you better make sure you go to La Presión with them 18 horns.
Exactly.
They
Got
love them horns.
hey, we got 2 8Ks on 10 horns and we straight.
And his horns, he a concrete audio cat. So his horns is them CT 1000s.
Yeah, all
yeah.
the way through.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, man, everybody just need to have fun. I truly think the DJ battle and the clarity competition is going to get twice the look this year versus the competition. It's going to be more people getting involved, especially on the clarity. There's a lot of bad bikes out here, man, that get overlooked because they don't want to get in the competition.
Well, you don't have to be built for a specific class. You like
And that's the thing.
anybody can really get in. If you feel brave enough to get in, you can get in no matter what you got. If you got 6, 6.5, you can get in the clarity contest.
And this clarity contest, it's gonna be a lot of sick puppies when these slingshot with 2 6.5 beat these heavyweight bikes out here.
Yeah.
So
So I mean, there's some great sounding slingshots that don't have like all these crazy amounts of speakers on them. Like,
yeah,
but they're just tuned. They're just tuned right, and they got
And
they got the right setup for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You hear every detail. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell y'all what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to old Lunatic being done and seeing Lunatic get out there in the DJ battle. And
Me too.
I'm looking forward to it.
my suggestion though, TJ, make sure she practice.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure she got it, and I'm gonna bring a blanket because if she get too crazy, I'm gonna have to do her like James Brown used to get done. I'm gonna have to wrap the blanket around her.
I see 12 got Flossie taking the internet by storm, bro.
Right?
Oh,
She's all over the place right now.
She like killing them game right now.
yeah, she's everywhere. She's
Tell her
on
don't break it
Crenshaw.
before
She's
the
on
show
Hollywood.
season though.
Yeah, she gonna need to come get some speakers and tweeters replaced before Sling Experience. So
Maybe that's her plan. If I'm gonna blow it up, I'm gonna blow it up before Sling Experience.
yeah.
So when my bike goes to Texas, I can have it fixed.
Right.
I think there's gonna be I wonder if we're gonna set a record for California bikes at Sling Experience this year.
Mm.
Is there a number already a previous number? Is there 2,
No.
3, 4, 5, 6?
No. I don't know. I don't know personally. I'm not saying that they haven't. I don't know. If you're
Like
in
an
the comments,
actual bike
Yeah,
from Cali
I don't know.
in the Sling Experience.
Sound competition bike.
Oh, okay.
Sound competition bike, not just bikes. Because I don't.
What's gonna be the big three shows this year? It should always should be a big three. What's gonna be the big three this year?
I hate to put names on it, but I think I know the three that it's going to be.
So the favoritism in me is Sling Experience, SS22, and Space City, because those are all Texas shows, and I want y'all to come to Texas.
This dude right here, man.
But no, I think it's gonna be. This one's tough.
Yeah, it's a lot of shows.
Sling Experience, Memphis
Memphis.
Madness, and Miami.
Ooh, that's good. That's good three.
That's a good.
I mean, that's my top three pick right now, based on hype, based on previous years.
Yeah.
You know.
Honorable mentions. KOB.
Yeah, there's definitely some honorable mentions.
Yeah,
in there for
honorable
sure.
mentions to KOB,
Yes.
to Chicago.
Yes.
I'll tell you a show that might surprise some people. Atlantic City.
I thought you were going to say Atlanta, because the
Atlantic
one LJ's doing in Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta and Myrtle Beach are definitely up there.
Yes.
Because the population. Atlantic City, there's a lot of, like, the only reason I say that, hear me out, is
I
because
don't disagree with you.
when I watch, well, Moet did his head like this, so I think he wants some.
Yeah, I want some clarification on that one. I think Kentucky gonna be big.
Yes, that's another one.
Who?
Don't sleep on that Kentucky show.
Oh, Kentucky's going to be enormous, I think. Because, okay, I'm glad you said that.
I'm going based off of previous years. I can't go on a first year show like Atlanta. It's the first one LJ's doing in Atlanta on her own.
So here's why Mark said Big 3 is not a Big 20. Hey, here's why. The same reason you're saying Kentucky is going to could be big, because you got Detroit right there. You got St. Louis right there. You got Nashville right there. You got Memphis right there. You got, you got all these. It's the same reason I'm saying Atlantic City, because there's a lot of these bikes that you see on Facebook and stuff, like the Connecticut bikes, the New York bikes, the Pennsylvania bikes, the bikes that love to get out and do stuff, but don't want to travel
13,
halfway across the country.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So now when you're giving them a venue,
you're gonna have a lot of bikes in that area. They got a different vibe. So they're close to the Miami vibe with the horns, and they want the ding, 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 ding.
But I think Light 'Em Up. I think Light 'Em Up is gonna do everything they can to make that event as big as possible too. So
Light 'Em Up is Light 'Em Up is small out there, man. There's a lot of bikes out there, man.
Yeah.
So y'all gotta, Light 'Em Up.
Light 'Em Up reps that area very well, but you're right. They're small as opposed to like some of the crews up that way. Yeah. They just don't travel outside of that area. Like
that's what I'm saying. But that's the point I'm making, is you got all of the Philly bikes that are going to go to Atlantic City. You got all of the Maryland and Delaware bikes that are going to go to Atlantic City. You got New Jersey. You got Pennsylvania. You got New York. You got Connecticut. You got those places that don't feel like they get the love. Like, when's the last event? I don't recall, and I'm not the master of it, but what's the last event that you remember hearing, like big name event, above DC?
I went to Three Wheel Showdown, New York. It was in Queens, New York.
Right.
Great show.
Right. But that's what I'm saying.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, but outside of that, you got SS Takeover DC every year, but you don't ever hear of anything further up the Northeast. Yes, you had the one in Queens, but Atlantic City is different, because that one in Queens could you walk out of the hotel and be in the parking lot?
No, absolutely not.
So I'm just saying, I'm from Jersey, remember? So I'm just saying.
You're right. You're right. I can see that Atlantic City show being a big one.
Yeah, it's definitely an honorable mention. But yes, I think the big 3 that you named, it would be a shock if somebody was a bigger show than one of those 3.
Yeah,
I think Atlanta would be. I'm almost leaning toward Atlanta might be one of the big ones. I'm not for sure.
Yeah. And I agree. I agree with that, because the
location
amount of slingshots in that area, one, You know, LJ's putting it on, so you know she's gonna do her best to put on a show.
Yeah.
But it's the first year that she's doing it. Her new name. What is it?
I don't know.
I can't think of it. Then I wish LJ was in the comments. She was on the show last week.
Yeah. Shout out LJ.
Yeah, shout out to LJ.
Um,
Yeah, if you're in the Atlanta area, man, that's going to be a big struggle.
Too much competition, too much entertainment. The three.
Yeah, too much entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that's one to be on the lookout for. Same thing with the Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
I mean, I think D Nice is going to kill it with that one in Myrtle Beach too. That's going to be another one that could be huge.
I think my three gonna be, of course, Chicago. Is hands down.
I think Ted might be being biased down here with Austin, Houston, and Dallas.
I was just about to say he said Austin, Houston, Dallas, and shout out to Austin, shout out to Roe.
Yes,
I think that event is going to be. I hope it becomes an annual event.
Yes,
I think it can become big. It'll be fun to watch what it is in year one. So go ahead, Moet. What were you saying?
I think my three gonna be, of course, Chicago. That's gonna be my number one. Memphis, and I think Monique show the SS22 Dallas. I think I missed it last year, but it looked like y'all had fun, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you now.
Don't you hate watching videos of shows? You're like, man, I should have went there. And
I'm gonna tell y'all now. It is my mission to shut that go-kart place down with Slingshot Riders.
Yo, that looked like a vibe last year, bro. That shit was popping.
It is my mission to shut that place. It was San, Flossie, Roe, me, Turbo, and then Ken, who's Flossie's Flossie sidekick that goes to all the shows with Flossie.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we went, I think we raced go-karts. It was 2 times or 3 times. But man, that place, it's not just regular go-karts. It's don't think go-karts just going around a track like this. Think go-karts going around a track like this and then like this. Like you go up, then you go down. We're going to shut that place down, man. I'm telling you, we're going to go on Thursday or Friday. We're going to have so much fun. People going to want to go back Saturday.
Y'all ain't finna kill me out there, bro. I drive slow so everybody can see me. So
there was people driving slow in the go-karts. That's why I want to shut it down. I want to get it to the point where it's only us on the track. Like we were getting mixed in with like a dad with his 2 kids, and we like running his 2 kids off the track. Like, man, get out the way. So, yeah.
Who is accounts receivable? That's a great name. It just says accounts receivable. Let's go Space City Jam. Space City Sling Jam.
Yeah, who is that? Accounts
I don't
receivable.
know.
I do like that. Professional sling DJ. Absolutely, Emac.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna let y'all have at it, man. Y'all have fun.
Hey, appreciate you jumping on the wet.
Y'all stay safe. I'm gonna bring loose change out there with this. I'm coming.
We'll see you at the Sling Experience, bro.
Yeah, we'll see you in a couple weeks, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, brother.
Yep.
Later. Yeah, what do we got? Like one month to Austin, and then 5 weeks to Sling Experience.
Dude, we got. I mean, even more than that. We got 1 week till Daytona, 2 weeks till Tampa, right? 2 weeks till Tampa. Is that what's after Tampa? Jacksonville?
There's
New Orleans, the Big Easy.
The Big Easy, and then back to Jacksonville.
Yeah. So
and then Austin, and then Sling Experience, and
we about to get busy, man.
We're about to get real busy. We're about to get real busy.
About to get busy, dude. I'm looking forward to it. Tony P, what up?
Yeah, what up, Tony?
So, yeah, that's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun season. A lot of recaps, a lot of bracket events. Looking forward to seeing how different these standings may look with some of these slings. I mean, I know at least one sling that's probably going to be in the top 8 that wasn't even on the standings last year.
I agree with you.
At least one.
I think you're gonna have some slings come out of the gate early in the season and just start running. But then I think mid-season you're gonna have people like bikes like Pandemic come out and just catch up real quick. You know, they go to these big events, catch a lot of wins.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they're right there in the top 5.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. My bike will not be ready for the Big Easy. I was trying to make it to Big Easy and do an unveiling in the Big Easy.
I know you were trying to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. It will not be ready for Big Easy, but we still want to support the show. So I think there's either 4 or 6 of us. I think it's 6. I think the number is 6 right now. We're going to rent a Sprinter van and drive out there in a Sprinter van with like 6 of us, just so that we can support and be at that show.
That's cool. That's cool. And that's another show. This is their second year doing it. I know first year was pretty decent from what I watched last year.
That venue, man, that track that they got, man, I wanted to have my sling out there so bad. I wanted to be able to. I've never driven my sling through New Orleans, so I wanted to be able to go down Canal Street, and I wanted to park by Willie's where they always be parking and get me some chicken and sit out there and play my music. But yeah, so we'll still be there, but my sling ain't gonna make it. So we'll see.
Well, you want to make sure you got it right before you put it out there.
Yeah. Yep. So now we're trying to scramble to have it ready for Road Show in Austin. But obviously I'm gonna help them out with that show and do whatever I can to help make that show a success. So I won't be competing in Austin. So even if it's out, you would hear it in the parking lot, but it wouldn't be competing. So it's looking like the first, as long as everything goes right, it's looking like the first event that I'll actually be competing at this season will be Sling Experience. So
I look forward to hearing it, man. I can't wait.
I look forward to hearing it. I haven't heard it. So it's it is a long process, man, but you got to hit the trust button, trust the process. So we'll see what happens. Looking forward to it. So what about you, man? You're going to be press and play in Tampa, right?
Absolutely. I don't go nowhere and not press play.
You looking forward to it?
I ain't press and play, I ain't gone.
Well, see, you got to change that, man. I keep telling you got to change that.
I'm just saying, if I'm making the trip, I'm playing. I'm having fun. Yeah. That's where I have fun, man. I get in the ring, I press play, I have fun. Yeah. I have fun without press and play, but if I got the opportunity, I'm press and play.
So do you have your bike right now? Do you have your sling?
Sounds like a personal question you should ask me, like
privately.
My bike is somewhere right now. It's somewhere.
Okay. All right. So it'll be in Tampa. That's all we need to know. That's all we need to know. Okay.
It'll be ready in Tampa.
Okay.
Got something in the works. We'll see.
Are we gonna be interviewing you? Like, am I gonna need to have Ingrid sub in and interview the lightweight winner in Tampa?
Let's not go that far yet.
I'm just asking, man.
Listen, I have all the hopes and dreams that it's going to be amazing, but anytime you fuck with something, you never know. You know what I mean? You never know. So,
all right. Well, we got some phone calls to make because we got to get some people on the hook to keep the brackets for Daytona so that we can. She said, "Not the sub." We got to make sure we got some commitments to keep those brackets and to go live so that we can recap and get Daytona kicked off. There's going to be somebody. There's going to be an undefeated somebody on the standings.
So there is. Yep.
Dion McFadden said, "I got a lightweight bike with 4 6x9s and 2 10s ready for you, game changer."
Let's go. I love it.
Uh-oh.
Just when you're about to end it.
Uh-oh. Big Sims. What up, man?
What up, Sims?
What's up, fellas?
How you doing?
What's the
I'm
word?
here, man. Maintain. What y'all talking about?
We talking about a lot of stuff, man.
The season getting ready to unfold.
Yeah.
Ready to kick this thing off.
What we gonna do about this Daytona thing? When we gonna do our own thing?
That's what we
We
started.
talked about that earlier in the show.
We're a little jealous, man, because the bikes can make it happen, and they can bring enough numbers to actually justify a an event that spans 2 weekends, right? And then we could sit there and be like, oh yeah, but it's the motorcycles, they've been around forever. But WAP brings the 3-wheelers out in Houston in ridiculous numbers. So y'all let the troublemaker on the live. So why can't we do those numbers? What is keeping us from being able to do WAP numbers?
Listen, let me bring this back up real quick before you comment, Sims. You can tell me your opinion on this. I think James McRae said it perfect. Where if all of the people putting shows on, all the big shows come together and they all work together and put a whole Daytona event on for a week, it could be a smash. It really could. But they all got to come together and do it as one. You know, you can have different shows like throughout that week. Everybody has like their own day, but it could be a week-long thing of nothing but 3-wheel vehicles, just this parking lot, that parking lot, Main Street, like everything. Just take it over for a week, just like they do with the bikes.
So why do they have to? So I guess devil's advocate of it, right? Or just not really understanding the why. Why do they have to come together? For the funding or to lock on the thing?
I think they have to come together. I think they have to come together because, unfortunately, people follow people. People don't follow what's hot or what's cool or just go to an event because they got a sling. You got a sling. Let's go sling. You know, Some people only go to Jimmy events. Some people only go to Vernon events. Some people only go to Jarrell events. Some people only go to Slingshot Roasters events. Yeah. You know, so if you're that way. I spoke to Smitty a couple of days ago, matter of fact, Friday, and talking about something else. And of course, community stuff came up. And I think the reason why it won't happen, because all of us, every single one of us, and that's one of the things I've been working on in church lately. We all have egos. Everybody wants to be the biggest, the baddest, the best, the most, the highest, the worst, the least. You know, whatever adjective you want to put on it, everybody wants to be that, depending on what you're talking about. And you have to be able, and I know I've been talking about Rod and talking about Memphis Madness a lot. I sound like a little bitch talking about it because it was so good to me. But
you're not wrong. You know what I mean?
No, you have to have an attitude of service and be about service to do something like that. So in Daytona, there's people there that are just strictly there to serve the people who come to town. That's it. And that's what I felt, me speaking for me personally, when I went to Memphis. People brought me ice and water, unprovoked. Dude filled up my gas can, filled up my generator, and then topped my gas can off again. I'm like, I want to give him money. He just drove away. So when you go to shows, a lot of times there's an attitude of, well, you're here at my show, so it's me. And it should be the other way around. That's what Jarrell and I try to do at our show. We try to make it about the people. But yeah, I don't know. I hate to keep, because I can only use the analogy of the community is young for so long. Because now we're 10 years in. Yeah. So the community at large might only be 5 years old, but I've been in the sling game since 17. You know, so I'm 8 years in.
Yeah.
How much longer do you have to go before we solidify this? Yeah. You know, the motorcycles got it, the Camaros got it, the damn Mopar.
Mopar Jeep
figured it out quick, fast, in a hurry.
Yeah.
Why can't we do that? You know what I'm saying? It's we got to figure it out. We got to figure it out.
I think if all the people came, all the big people that put these events together, if they all came together and took a day or two and throughout that week, and they all did kind of their own thing, they would all bring their own following, but it would be of the masses from everywhere. You know,
I don't even think it needs to be that. If damn Lotus set something up at damn Topsail, North Carolina, and say, "Yo, look, I got the whole city on my side. This is what we're going to be doing. Everybody show up. I don't care who does it. I don't care who the person is."
What makes that any different than any event, though? That's
Right.
You're just talking about the top people need to get together. So you're saying Jimmy, Vernon, I forgot to do his name from.
Let's just say Mark, Jimmy, Vernon,
Mark.
and Rob. Let's just say those 4 people right there, and Jarrell.
Right.
Those 5 people right there. They're all doing multiple shows throughout the year, except minus Sling Experience, but that is one of the biggest.
Right.
Well, he does too. He does.
So
he texts to show them.
Oh yeah.
But again, why has it got to be one of them to do it?
But
Why can't you all of a sudden, for whatever reason, you got a connection with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they say, "Yo, you got the stadium for a week. Do what you want to do."
That's just like me doing a local show and somebody else just doing a show in their city.
All right, so check this out. So y'all tell me what y'all think it is, because I think this has a lot to do with it, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. So read the comment first. We don't have the support of the manufacturers like Polaris to carry the heavy lifting, nor the promoters who are on the same page. So here's my thing. Promoters promote. So all those people that you're mentioning are promoters. The difference between us, now this will work for Daytona. I don't know that this works for WAP. But for Daytona, you've got Honda out there. You've got Kawasaki out there. You've got Harley out there. You've got Indian out there. You've got Can-Am out there and Polaris out there. So it's like, why aren't they at our events? Why can't we have an event where Can-Am puts up money and Can-Am pushes it, where Polaris puts up money and Polaris pushes it, where the event is this huge thing, and then Jimmy, just like at Daytona, there's not just one sound competition at Daytona. Like
that's what I mean,
yeah, there's different people. So I think there's a lot of truth in what Ted said. Is where are the big box, people to put the money up and to help us throw that event, and then the promoters promote. Polaris, Can-Am, get Vanderhall, get together and say, hey, this is the event that we're doing. We're going to do a week where we celebrate three-wheel vehicles.
To your point, I would even take a little bit further. Sling Mods, Thermal R&D, Zarati, Light the Night, DDM Works, Rev Dynamics,
right?
Myself, Jarrell,
that are making a lot of money.
Right.
Yeah,
I agree.
If you put those people in that spot, you could have a week hands down of nothing but excitement of three-wheel vehicles.
Yeah,
right.
And you don't have to be there for the week. Your schedule may allow you to be there Tuesday, Wednesday, and then my schedule may allow me to be there Friday through Sunday, and then somebody else's schedule may allow them to be there the previous, the whole week, and so on and so forth. But if you get these big manufacturers and you get these, that, like you said, Big Sims, the ones that are big in the community and the ones that are over the community, the Polaris and the stuff, and they're the ones throwing the event. Now the promoters just have to promote their party, just like when the Super Bowl comes to town.
Right.
All the club promoters are promoting their own parties.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So, but Ted brought up a valid point. The major manufacturer support behind it is
would
key.
be huge.
Now, we're supposed to have Tiger in Kentucky. I mean, in Owensboro. So he's going to that'll be the second show that I know of that he's gone to. So, stuff like that is huge. We're trying to get in touch with, DS18 had to bring their truck out there, stuff like that. So if you're deeply involved in this community, if you're Bama, I mean, Creek is at every show that I've seen. He always shows up. If you're Sound Digital, if you're Euphoria, if you're Ashanti Rims, if you're thermal R&D, we buy a lot of your product. Right?
Yeah.
Probably would get a whole lot more if you came to a show and did some install.
And that's part of why we added what we added as far as speakers and amps.
Right.
And we're gonna be adding batteries and stuff like that to show these manufacturers like, hey, we're pushing your company, but like
Dayton needs to come out because almost everybody got a Dayton DSP. You know, we get a big Parts Express truck out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
You know? Yeah.
But no, I think that would be huge. Is, you know, get it to where there's one event a year where those big manufacturers are all getting together, and one of the biggest, you know, whether it be Polaris or whether it be whatever, locks on a location, and then all these other people come in and they do what they do, and then the promoters just promote their party during that week. You know, hey, I'm having a sound competition. And my thing is, why can't we get that support? And this isn't a knock on the motorcycle community.
No,
but Lone Star Rally, and this ain't a knock on Lone Star Rally, but Lone Star Rally for like 3 years in a row had a shooting at the rally. You know, Bike Week has freaking incidents and DUIs and bad accidents and stuff like that every year. Daytona, the crime goes up and stuff like that.
Sturgis. Let's talk about Sturgis.
Yeah. So my thing is, but you hear about all these slingshot events. You don't hear about accidents. You don't hear about crime. You don't hear about gunshots. You don't hear about you don't hear about that. So it's like, why can't we get a big event when these other communities are getting these big events? And you know, even the car events that you guys were talking about, man, the amount of freaking reckless driving tickets and accidents and stuff like that happen within 4 mile radius of those shows because everybody leaves and thinks they in Fast and the Furious.
Right.
But we don't have that in the slingshot community. So it's like,
cause we old.
Yeah, we old. We
got too much money in these motherfuckers.
Hey, what the Facebook post said? We just want to ride down the street slow playing Computer Love.
Right, play some Eric Benet, you know, right.
No shoes, Eric Benet. No shoes.
Right. Play some Lenny Kravitz in leather, you know what I'm saying? Something, you know. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's interesting. It's I don't know. We'll see. I'm trying to bring out so Jimmy's got a show in DC in May, and usually it's my birthday weekend, but this time my birthday's in the middle of the week, so it'll be after my birthday. Like I'm trying to get everybody that I ride with down here in VA to show out. So Cass, they called me, yo, you got your room yet? I'm like, room for what? For DC. I'm like, oh, who's going? Dude, they enough like 15 names. I was like, oh, okay, all right. So now I'm pushing. If I see a trailer sale, our little Facebook chat is filled with me promoting trailers. I'm like, look, come get this trailer.
Yeah.
Come, because y'all gotta come with me to Kentucky. Y'all gotta come with me to Mississippi this year.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it. If you got an F-150, get an open trailer until you can afford to get a bigger truck to get an enclosed trailer, and let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
White Lotus, what it do? Shout out White Lotus.
What's up, White Lotus? That's my dude right there. I ain't seen him in a minute.
I haven't seen him. He's been out on Facebook. They must have him
back out and have some fun this year.
Yeah,
they might have his meds. They might have leveled his meds out so he can calm down a little bit.
Hey man, you leave my Marine brother alone, man. Leave my Marine brother alone.
Love you, Lotus. Love you, man.
I want to see it.
It's we'll see, man. It should be good. I'm hoping that 25 is a good season. We need a lot of distractions right now. It's positive distractions. So, you know, we'll see. We gotta just come out and have a good time.
I really hope that there's a lot less drama this year and people just play, have fun, enjoy the shows, enjoy the rides, enjoy the event as a whole, enjoy the community.
I'm not even taking that word out of my vocabulary.
Life is too short.
I don't even say it anymore. I don't put it in the atmosphere. I just want to have a good time. I want to have laugh. I want to have fun, learn some shit, meet some new people.
Right.
I want to see one of these new 2010s, you know. Lotus, ain't no joke.
He love that mirror. Hey, Sims, tell him your phone stay ringing with people saying, "Hey, TJ gave me your number. I need
you and Flossie. Flossie be like, hey, I sent you another one." I'm like, all right, I got you. Yeah. And the thing is, Real talk. So I'm 56 years. I'll be 56 this year. At Jimmy Show, I'll be 56 in 3 days. You know what I'm saying? So my money focus is different now. So Slingshot stuff, well, if I do something for Slingshot, the money needs to come from Slingshot. Yeah. I'm not dipping in my pocket no more. I'm sitting here now I was doing some business stuff before I jumped on here. Nah, if I'm not making the bread, I'm not spending it. So I got some mirrors now. I don't have like I used to have, but you know.
Hey, Flossie ain't said nothing in the comments the whole night, I don't think. And then you said you and Flossie, and she said, yeah. I ain't seen.
Yeah.
She didn't even comment when we were.
She's mad cool people, man. I've met her and her husband in Memphis. I want to meet her husband again. And we really get time to chop it up and talk. So
it's a good dude.
She's cool people.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah, her husband is a really good dude, man.
Cool people.
Really good dude. She was.
You're right, TJ. We mentioned her earlier. About her.
OG, what up? OG. Hey, Sims. Everybody you bringing up is popping up in the comments.
I know.
Sim said I'll be in DC and Jimmy pop up.
Yo, that's my man. Me and Jimmy go, man. The first show I went to was the Jimmy Show. My man Smoke, we worked together. He had a sling, and him and Jimmy's boys, he was like, yo, go check it out. And that's how I got into the sling gaming show. It was Jimmy's first joint in DC. Yeah. So you know, I was like a little kid. I was like, oh shit, look at all these slingshots.
Yeah, right.
It was like 5 of us. I was like, oh, what the hell? Oh my God!
Red ones and blue ones and white ones.
My first show was supposed to be SS Takeover DC in 2022, and it got canceled like on a Wednesday. Like it was supposed to start like Thursday or Friday. It got canceled last minute because of weather. And Three Wheel was doing one in Atlanta. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just drive more south to Atlanta. And my first show was the Three Wheel Showdown in Atlanta. And dude, that broke the mold for me. I was like, man, people out here really doing it like this with the slingshots.
Yeah,
it was like mind blowing to me that it was on this level. You know what I mean? And
the first show I went to, the second show I went to, I think Jimmy did was, the first one I wanted to compete, Jimmy did it at Bag of Boys in Maryland. So here I am thinking I'm gonna do something. I got some Pioneer components. I got an Alpine deck. I got a couple of audio control amps. I think I had a Ground Zero sub. Had a couple of tweeters. You know, I come out. I have my graph on the deck on the DSP set with 12 dB of slope. You know, I have my bass set. I'm in the parking lot, and my mistake was I'm sitting in the sling. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna play this. Yeah. I go. Who pulls up?
Smitty.
Cozy.
Oh man.
Right. So all I could do, that was back when the rules was kind of iffy. Cozy pulls up with like a gazillion speakers. He's like, nah, I'm gonna unplug them. I'm only gonna play with these. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So the only thing I could do then is crack jokes. And Cozy's got a handicap license plate. So I was like, yo, y'all gonna let Tink Tink in the sound competition? Y'all gonna let Tink Tink in the sound competition? What the hell y'all doing? Man, that cat blew the brakes off of me. I backed my ass about the ring, and my wife is there. She's like, babe, what was that about? I'm like, I don't know. I just got my ass handed to me. But the crazy thing is, the very next person he played, that's where he got his nickname, Clipping Cozy, because that dude blowing fuses, all kinds of shit. But yeah, that's how I started, man. And it was supposed to be like that, fun the whole time. You know, Jimmy do those rides to New York, and we shut 95 down.
Yeah.
We leave the Delaware house, and if you were on 95, you had to wait for a sling. We take all the lanes of traffic, shut it down, and had a great time, had a blast. And all of a sudden, stuff.
We got to get past that stuff.
Yeah.
Make it fun, man.
That's all this for me. But TJ, you know, when we was in Tampa and that crap happened in Tampa, I told somebody, pull up the old video. You'll see what I did. I stood there like this, like, man, what the hell y'all doing, bro? I'm not getting in. I'm not here for this. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I grew up and left New York for that crap on purpose. No, bro. Nah, I'm not trying to do that. I'm not dropping, well, I can't say how much money on this crap. And, you know, for this crap, come on, man. It's not worth it. Not worth it, man. Let Sansan bring them pouches. You know, let Jarrell and Lotus twerk somewhere. You know, and let's have a good time, man.
All I want to see is White Lotus with his green beard twerking on top of his slide.
Right, with his Mario hat on, Luigi hat on, you know.
Yeah, that's all I want to see.
I think that's part of what's wrong with this community is that we talking about twerking contests and it's two men we talking about. That's part of what's wrong with this community.
Well, because it ain't a contest, because when Sansan get going, nobody else is gonna win. You know, so yeah. According to Lucas, got me jumping around with Sansan like a fool.
Hey, Slingwana mad because her Jello shots didn't get mentioned when you brought the pouches and the twerking, and you didn't bring up the Jello shots.
Well, the thing with the Jello shots, I was trying to keep them to myself. There's some things I don't want to share, and so you know, I'm trying to keep. And Slingwana, I'm coming for you too. I was in my trailer tonight.
Hey,
I put some new lights in my trailer. I'm working on some things.
I don't know if y'all saw me.
Trailer.
I tried to log in. What was it? 2 weeks ago when y'all was doing the show and I wasn't on. And I tried to log in. No, it was the ladies' show. I tried to log in just to shout out Slingwana got the best trailer in the game.
That joint is crazy. I thought Rob joint was crazy. Slingwana.
It's not just because of what it looks like on the outside, but she got a full service bar on the inside. She got misting fans. She got toolboxes. She got.
She's ready to go. She is ready to go. Like whatever happened.
I'm gonna tell you now. If you need something, if you need something, see, this is the thing, man. It be your brother, and he know that you're on live. Now you know I'm on live. Still.
Man,
Slingwana's trailer is, and I love the rap she put on that thing.
You said what?
Yeah, I'm trying to do something for the.
Tell you, what about
I want to reveal it in Memphis, so it'll because their venue is so big. Like when we were there last year, I didn't even know the sound competition was going on because it was so far away and so much other stuff was going on. You know, I look up, I'm like, yo, where's Jarrell and Cynthia at? Oh, they competing. I didn't even know the competition was going on.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to have like a live feed going. So if you're not even over there, you can see it. Come to Big Sim Design and get your joint worked on and watch the live feed of the sound competition.
Oh, I like
right
that.
Here.
Like when you're in the bathroom at the NBA game or something.
Yeah, right,
the game on right over the urinal.
I like
it.
Right here.
I like it. That's
I gotta get white people let me pull the trigger on this 85 inch and we be all right.
That's a good idea. I like it.
So we'll see.
I don't think missing the sound competition hurt your sales at Memphis though. It seemed like
I ain't gonna lie, bro. See,
it seemed like y'all stayed pretty busy.
I'm getting teary-eyed thinking about Memphis now. The love was ridiculous. I told Rod, somebody had posted the little video that started the whole Daytona slingshot band thing to do it in the T-Rex that posted the video. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yo, Rod, them cats for some reason know how to put on a show. Yeah. Let them cats pick a spot and that'd be our national thing every year. I don't care. And I don't care when it is. This is the national show. If you want to come to a show, this is the show to come to.
Well, hopefully our national championship become that show. Hopefully the national championship become that show.
Please come to Kentucky.
That's circled. That's a must-attend show for me this year. That's already circled.
This is a copy of my NDA for Kentucky. I can't show you. There's some stuff going on in Kentucky, bro.
Hey, I'm telling you now, something went wrong. If you don't see me in Nashville or Kentucky this year, something went horribly wrong. Understood. Because those two locations are circled just because, like I said, one of the shows before, on a podcast I did with my wife, it's to the point now where when you've been to the city, you start looking, like when the schedule comes out, the first thing I did this year was look for cities I hadn't been to. Yeah, I already knew, like I knew Sling Experience, I knew Memphis, like there were certain ones.
Already just automatic lock spot.
Like, but it was. What are some of these cities I haven't been to? Right. Shout out LA and Flossie. I really want to get out to LA. Right. Kentucky, I really want to get to Kentucky. Nashville, I really want to get to Nashville. Jackson, Mississippi is having a show. Mobile, Alabama is having a show. Right. I really want to get to some cities that I haven't been to and enjoy it, man. I'm gonna tell you, the funnest time I had this year at a show. Had nothing to do with the show. So this is not like what was the best show of the year. This was what show did TJ go to and had the most fun. The top 2 shows, well, 3. The top 3 shows I had I had. Number 1 was SS Takeover DC, because I'm from Alexandria, Virginia. Like I went to high school in Alexandria, Virginia, and Roe was there with me. Jason German was there with me. Brad was there with me. To be able to ride them through my old neighborhoods and my old community, take them over to the Pentagon, take them down, 14th Street and down U Street in DC.
And Acacia Park, all that. Yeah.
Bro, down through Haynes Point, took them to the MGM Grand over in National Harbor. That was my number 1. Yeah. That was my number 1 show. My number 2 show was Atlanta, because Ro and I went with our families. We got a timeshare. We didn't stay at the host hotel. We got a timeshare, and we went with our families. We went out to, when we got away from the show, we went to an Italian restaurant. We brought our families. We all sat down and broke bread together. And number 3 was Chicago, because we drove down to the Navy Pier. We were driving through the city, like playing our music as loud as we could. People were dancing. We walked around the Navy Pier. We all sat down and ate at the pizza spot together. There was like 2 people or 3 people that they didn't even. So when we were leaving, there were like 5 or 6 of us. So this couple from, I hate when I can't remember, but this couple thought we were the ride. Yeah, I'm getting old. This couple thought we were the ride. So they followed us because they were like, oh shoot, there's a ride. Let's just go with the ride. They didn't know until Blue 2 started having his engine overheated. So we pulled off. They pulled off with us, and they was like, oh, y'all not the ride? And we was like, nah, we're just all friends from Texas riding together. And they was like, oh, well, do you mind if we ride with y'all? Man, they spent the whole day with us. Yeah. Went to the place, everything. Yeah. So those
the way you talked about Alexandria is why I like the New York ride. So Jimmy would do his New York ride. It started on Pennsylvania Avenue, 2 stops in Maryland, a stop at the Delaware House, a stop on the Turnpike, and you roll up in the New Jersey Turnpike, and you roll into the city. And we would stop and get a hotel in Secaucus. They had covered, secured parking. It was a nice hotel. Drop our bags off. So I'm from New York. I take them to the little icy spots in Queens. I used to go to the pizza spot. We roll through Times Square, take little places that I know, taking to Fresh Meadow Park, ride through that. Ride through under the L on the 7 train, ride past State Stadium in the City Park, and come on back. And I'm like, yo, I'm at home with my toy. Come on, man.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So those are the ones, man, that, like, shows aside, like, that has nothing to do with how good the show was, what they did, so on and so forth.
So that's what we do with Myrtle Beach every year. So with Myrtle Beach, right, like this last year we did it. It was 4 couples. It's me and my wife, Travella and Cynthia, Greg and Pooch. They do Age Appropriate from up in Fredericksburg, and Terrell and his wife from Jacksonville. We got an Airbnb on one of them on that Ocean Lakes, whatever it was. Mm-hmm. And so we're going to Myrtle Beach this year. We're going to be there from Thursday to Tuesday. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You know, we going down there. This time we got a bigger Airbnb. We got like 6 or 7 couples. So it's a vacation with slingshot. It's not a slingshot event.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now that there's only one show in Myrtle Beach, it makes it even easier. We're gonna go support D Nice and the show he's doing and rock that for a little bit, ride around, and go to Atlantic Beach. I got some friends down Atlantic Beach, see them, get some wine, some seafood, and get burnt.
I mean, Rob had a good idea. I can't remember when it was. I don't know if it was last week or whatever, or earlier this week when you sent a text where he was like, yo, why don't we start reaching out to people that enjoy golf and say, yo, instead of just leaving and getting on the road Sunday or whatever, what if we try to get like a Sunday tea time and everybody gets up, we play golf on Sunday,
right?
Get a couple foursomes out there or whatever, play some golf and go, and for me, it's like, let's start looking up like a restaurant or something like that that's not too far from where the venue is, and start, getting a table for 20 or something like that. And
I like to do stuff like that when we do rides in town. I'm like, yo, what spot do you know is slow on Tuesday nights? All right, let's go there and buy them out. Let's bring 20 cats through there and buy the restaurant out. Tell them, yo, we coming. Be ready. Let them know a week in advance we coming, and you know, let's go.
Yep.
You know?
Start doing that, man, and don't put it. It's like there was like might have been a SUTV last year where they were like, yo, everything don't have to be on the show promoter. Like the show promoter is not responsible for you having a good time. The show host, the show promoter is responsible for putting on a good show. The stuff that they put on the schedule, the sound competition is good. It went on time, this and this and this. The venue was good, this and this and this. But start putting more onus on yourself to make sure that you have a good time. Reach out to the people that you consider friends in the community and say, yo, you're going to be at this, right? Yo, we're looking at this restaurant, maybe doing a Friday evening, 5 o'clock or whatever reservation. And 20 of y'all disappear and go to that restaurant or whatever and have a dinner or have whatever or something and find something to do away from
have a bonfire on the beach and just hang out and chill. So go on a fishing trip. Do some, do something.
Yep. So last year at the Super Bowl, I never really got to hang out with Liz and Pandemic that often because they're from Florida or from Texas or whatever. We went out and had dinner together. We got to break bread there, and it was like I got to know them more on a personal level. Right. Same thing with you and Jarrell and Cynthia and your mom.
Right. Yeah.
Before I knew it, she was in my sling. She was trying to take pictures, and I was trying to get her to buy one. And
that's what it's about. That's to me.
But that's what stuck out to me. Not only was it a great show, but like me getting ready to leave Sunday morning, we all went and had breakfast together.
That's true, Jimmy. Yep, I remember.
That's what it was about. Yep.
That's another good one. Bowling. Yeah, you can show up with 70 people at a bowling alley and they're gonna have room for everybody.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff. Like, and it don't have to be Jimmy don't have to be the one that come up with the idea. Like if all three of us are going to the same SS takeover, then why can't we say, hey, yo, Friday night, we all going to meet at the bowling alley and go bowling this and this and this. Like,
we're gonna get drinks at the Gaylord. We all gonna go chill in the Gaylord and go to the lobby, chill out, and call the hotel and be like, look, we coming through. We're gonna have 20 of these vehicles. So what can we do to help you?
You got money. You got money. You going to the Gaylord for drink. Yeah, you got money.
Hey, every time we go DC, wife want to say the St. Regis. I'm like, what? St. Regis? For the waffles? That's it? Come on, you got to do better than that. The waffles off the chain. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, but I just think that if we keep talking about 2025 being a better year, 2025 being this, stop putting so much on the promoters and stop putting so much on the show and then going and being like, oh, that show was trash or I didn't have fun. It wasn't nothing to do. Man, come on now. Like
if you can't have fun with 50 people that got the same idea that you do because all y'all got slings, that's a huge thing.
Look like White was staying at the St. Regis now.
Man, Jim, I need where's the discount on that jacket, bro?
Hey man, that jacket.
Jackets are fire.
So look, that jacket is fire, but I got a butt. That jacket is fire, but it still don't beat the Patches jacket.
Oh, the Patches jacket. You can't beat the Patches jacket though.
Like that's the Patches jacket.
Yes, you have. The joint. Yeah. It's only like 5 of them. Jimmy got one. Jimmy can tell you in the comment, and it got the different SS takeover. It don't beat. It don't beat. I need Jimmy to come back out with that.
Yeah, come bring that one back out.
Bring the Patches
jacket. Anniversary edition.
Anniversary edition.
Look, you see this right here? That's all different kinds of charge cards. I'll find one.
Hey, I'm gonna find one that can get that joint. Hey,
one of these guys will get it.
Let me split up the payment. Put 30 on this one and 27 on this one.
Hey, Jimmy, do you take a firm? You know what I'm saying?
Some afterpay. I need that Patches jacket, Jimmy.
Right.
I promise you, if you put that Patches jacket out, we getting it. Shout out to DTP in the comments. Hey, I just want y'all to know my food recommendations. Rob, you know this because I took y'all to the Peruvian spot in at DC.
Ooh,
but I just gave him a recommendation for a Mexican spot, and that's why he was calling me. He was like, "Yo, that spot was on point."
See, so that's what we do. Wifey in her phone, she has a list of movies, plays, and restaurants. And they're broken down by like state. So we'll be talking to people about food. And she'll be like, "Where's it? What state is that in?" Okay, and we write it down. And if we in that state, we looking to hit that spot. That's how it is, you know.
Yeah.
But you made it that way though. You did you looked into that, like you made that event better because you went that extra mile and you made something happen. You know,
right.
Jimmy said that was $250 to get done. Jimmy, you got Turkish blankets and Italian marble. Come on, man.
He's selling DeWalt drills and Honda generators. And
I thought you was the plug. You can't get that jacket for less than $250, man. Come on, man. We're gonna have to come up with a new nickname for you.
He ain't even the USB-A no more, or mini. He's USB-C.
Your nickname ain't the plug no more. It's not cheap. That's your nickname now, yo.
Hey, I ain't gonna front, Jimmy. When we was talking about that jacket, I was sitting on the couch and you told me that price. I had to sit up. I said, "Damn it, man!"
Listen, when I seen the jacket, I said, "I don't even want to message them and know what the price is. I don't even want to know."
Yeah.
Hey, and while you front, Jimmy, I still owe these two cash right here some money, so I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Hey, that's when you.
It's 25 is gonna be great. I don't care. I'm gonna have a good time regardless. So
yeah, absolutely right.
Yes, indeed, Ro. They certainly are Hot Slings hoodies, though. They certainly are Hot Slings.
Man, I don't have any more room for. I got one drawer for all Slingshot apparel. I got to start throwing stuff away, man.
No, just move from a drawer to the guest room closet. Just go take over the guest room closet.
So my closet, I got a lot of golf clothes.
You showing them belts off back there?
Hey,
yes.
I got a lot of golf clothes. My Slingshot apparel is now kind of just as big as my golf section.
Yeah, I got one more piece I got to get back from the painter, and I'm gonna start putting it back together. So,
and we in the same boat.
These old things.
Oh, see
these old things.
This dude.
Hey, if you don't have one, go out there.
Hey, so TJ, anyway,
yeah. Meanwhile,
hey,
yeah. Show what you got. TJ.
Meanwhile, I got there it is. There it is.
I got a trophy from Three Wheel Showdown for me and Gerard had to share.
Man.
Hey, on another note, TJ, you good with work? With all that government crap going on?
Oh, I'm not government. I work for private, but my wife works for the VA. So she gets those emails every Friday telling her to send an email on Monday, but she's good so far.
All right, that's what's up.
If we go to a lot more shows this season, you know what happened? We had time. We had time. So
that's what's up. Well, yeah, man. All right, well, fellas, and like I said, 25 is gonna be great.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yes,
I believe it.
Yeah. All right, fellas, y'all be good.
All right, we don't have them get them Big Sims mirrors.
Yes, indeed. Get them mirrors.
Appreciate y'all.
All right, bro.
All right, y'all have a good night.
Later. Bro, you got to hit up EMAC, man. EMAC is the plug with the Hot Slings, man. He's the plug. He is the plug for the Hot Slings. Hit up EMAC or go to hotslings.com. Hotslings.com, right? It ain't nothing special. I don't think
it's nothing special.
I think it's hot. Well, it is something special, but it ain't nothing like.
No, nothing special. It's not a special name.
Hotslings.com.
There you go.
And that new logo?
The new logo is fire.
You'll see that on Monday because I might have something that has that logo on it too. I might. I'm just saying. I think it got the logo like here. It got the logo. Man, I was wearing it the other day. I was wearing the joint with the new logo the other day. And my wife was like, yo, that's so dope because the logo go from shoulder to shoulder.
Shoulder to shoulder, yeah.
Like that thing is crazy. Baby, if you in the comments, could you bring me my other hoodie? The windbreaker hoodie? Jimmy, I'm telling you, man, hit up EMAC. These joints are dope. So comfortable as a mother.
I was just gonna say they're comfortable, they're warm as shit.
Comfortable. We going somewhere to eat when we get off alive, and I might just wear my Hot Slings hoodie, man.
Yeah, but you have to take it off when you eat though. You don't want to get nothing on that.
That's true. I don't want to, because then it'd be smelling like cooked meat or something like that. No, I need to. Yeah, I'll put my Nike hoodie on and be good. Look, now she ain't in the comments no more, or maybe she is. We'll see. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it, bro. I'm looking forward to it. Y'all gonna have a blast in Tampa. I'm jealous, man.
No, we are. Tampa's gonna be a good time.
I'm jealous. If my sling was ready, that might have been a drive I had to.
I think if your sling would have been ready, you might not have planned on going. But if your sling was ready, like if you're like, all right, my sling is gonna be done next week, I think you would be like, all right, fucking, I'm gonna have to pull the trigger and just
because we had a blast. We had a blast last time in Tampa, man.
Yeah,
we had a blast.
Tampa's always a good time. Tampa is always a good time.
Yeah, that Super Bowl Tampa was.
Yeah,
that was fun, man. Rob, what size is your hoodie?
2X.
Yeah, and mine is a 2X. So Sims, we're both wearing 2Xs, and you know what we look like. So,
you're a 2X guy, Sims.
Yeah, I would say get a 2X, Sims.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah, because then you can wear something under it too, you know.
Yeah, I actually got a long sleeve Nike. He said a 10X. I actually got a long sleeve Nike hoodie underneath it. T-shirt, but man, where's my wife at when I need her, man? I need her to bring me that other hoodie so I can show them that other hoodie. I needed her to be in the comments. I'm gonna call my son too, man, because every time my wife is on, my son gets on. But hey, can you bring me that other hoodie real quick? The one that you brought in here earlier, but I said I wanted to wear this one. Baby, you know you on live, right? They can hear you.
I don't give a damn. Motherfucker, don't be talking to me like that.
Can you bring it, please? All right. Yeah, hot slings with a Z. Sims, slings with a Z. Yeah, slings.com, slings with a Z. I thought we had it.
We have a banner for that?
I thought I had made one, but I guess it's gone. So, but we did have one. I could create one.
I'm gonna do it right now.
You got it?
Yeah.
Look at you, man. Look at you. He said this when you know your house that big. No. But yeah, shout out Hot Slings. They got the gear. That new logo.
And they keep dropping shit weekly.
Hey.
It feels like.
Hey. This one? First of all, the zipper. Can we just talk about the zipper? First, you got the zipper. Is the logo. The zipper is the logo. I mean, come on, man. Then, look at the back. That's fire, man. And then mine goes with the same, the gray, the white, the black. And then you got the joint on the chest. So this thing, I'm telling y'all, and it's
for that, like to be like a windbreaker type thing. I felt like it was pretty warm. I felt like it was pretty warm too. It's got like a liner inside,
it's got the
woven liner. Yeah,
fleece or woven fleece liner.
Yeah.
But this thing is, this thing is fire. So, yes, indeed.
Slingshot rain gear.
Yep. Yeah. She said, I didn't get one. Emac, if you're still in the comments, she said, I didn't get one. Why is that? But yeah, they're fire. So I need to see SS Takeovers. Jimmy, are you doing 10th anniversary gear, t-shirts and hats and stuff?
Yeah, you have any new merch coming out for this year, 10th anniversary?
Yeah, I need some. I think I done worn on my son stole two of my There he is. I'm the man 025. I just gave my son 2 of my my SS Takeover shirts. So I gave him. That's when you know your boys are getting big, man. I just gave my son like 20 t-shirts. Out of my, you know them t-shirts you be keeping in the drawer and you know you ain't ever gonna fit them again.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was gonna get my son because
I've been wearing the same size since 8th grade.
You said what?
I've been wearing the same size since 8th grade.
He said, I don't know, trying to get somebody to design one. Man, that's easy. I know. I just have to be married to somebody with a clothing company. She could. Let me see what we can work out. But no, we need some 10th anniversary. 10th anniversary.
Yeah, I think that would be dope to have some 10th SS Takeover 10th anniversary merch.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Yep.
I was hoping he'd have something ready for Tampa. Be buying something off the table in Tampa.
Yeah.
If not,
aren't we bringing something to Jimmy in Tampa?
We'll have a present for Jimmy in Tampa.
Isn't he getting an exclusive? Jimmy though. Isn't he gonna be the first one that is not part of Slingshot Sound Spot to have a new design shirt for free $99?
We got you, Jimmy.
Damn, he said mom has the better podcast. Should I ban my own son from?
You got to ban the first person you got to ban is your own.
So when I right click on the comment, I have 3 options: delete comment, put user in timeout, ban user, and delete their comments, or beat that ass after the show. So no, but I'm looking forward to it, man. First recap of the year this coming Monday. That'll be fun. Get the standings ready, get the brackets ready, get all of that. So that'll be
tonight. About to start going down weekly.
1 week from tonight. So y'all tune in. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to a good 2025 season. This is the last Let's Talk About It of the off season. And I'll hit you up, Jim. Yeah, this will be the last one of the last Let's Talk About It off season. We'll start going back into recaps, and then we'll have some Let's Talk About It blended in and mixed in. Shoot, I don't even know how many we're going to have with as many shows as there are. I don't know how many Mondays we're going to have without a show.
3 between now and November, you know.
Yeah. Yep, 1000%. So, yeah. So tune in Monday. We will have the poster up early, and again, we'll be getting back to it, man. Some people going to get some head starts. You're one of them. So, because you're doing Tampa. So, that Daytona and Tampa show are going to give people head starts towards the final 8. So, some people are going to be able to get some early wins in. And I'll just get to see what these slingshots are looking like.
That's all you're gonna do. Just give me a little peek. Give me a little sneak peek of what's out there. That's all I want to see. Give me a little sneak peek.
Let me see. So no, I'm looking forward to it, man. So good show tonight. Was glad to be back on. Like I said, I missed a couple.
Sims clicking the link. We appreciate Moet clicking the link. We appreciate that.
Absolutely.
All right, brother. 1 week. It's going down. 1 week.
1 week. 1 week. The road to the final 8.
That sounds good.
All right, brother.
Later, man.
Later.
I can't accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness in my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number 1, that's what I'm meant to do. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me.